Let's go. Hello. We're live. Let's go.
Started?
It has started.
Live?
I think we're live.
Oh no! Oh
You cannot escape the flow of time.
no!
Welcome, folks, to Drawing with Dust and Lynn.
Okay, I'm starting too.
Are you starting too? Okay,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Hello.
Your intro again. Hi.
Hello. Welcome to Drawing with Dust and Lynn, round 2. Round 1 happened 5 seconds ago. Yeah, we're extremely professional, actually. We're like the most professional. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my stuff.
So professional. We're like basically pro streamers. We've got millions of followers all across the globe.
Of course, of course. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, anyways, I gotta, Dust is quiet. Dust is quiet in my mix. Let me increase the dust.
How dare you?
Alright, dust has been increased.
And
A little-
so have the allergies.
A little extra dust.
A little extra dust to spice up your day.
Hey. Speaking of days, how has yours been?
Well,
It's a Monday, as always.
It is a Monday, yeah. Had a good weekend.
Huh?
End of last week, I got an emergency call to go down to where you are again.
Oh.
The factory over there.
Hey.
Yeah. I said on the D&D chat, I think.
Oh, I missed it. Oh,
That's
no.
that's why I couldn't play. Is because I was doing that all night long.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I was again in your city, but.
I was unfortunately busy enough that I probably couldn't have made D&D anyway, so...
Oh,
rip.
really? Okay.
I was
That's
free
good, 'cause
like...
I felt really bad for canceling.
No, I was free like those exact 2 hours, and then like, I needed that
I
time
see.
anyways, so...
I see.
It sounds like Dust is in a tunnel very far away, that's a problem. Hold on.
Oh, really? Wait, it might be my mic is wrong?
Is it
or
your
something?
mic? I don't know.
Maybe?
I don't know.
Let me see. Oh, wait. Oh, shit, you're right.
Huh?
Oh my god, whoever pointed that out, thank you.
Aaron pointed that out, thank you, Aaron. But Dust is
I
also
have-
quiet on my end, so let me actually increase
Yeah.
you.
No, it might be because of my mic. Hold on.
Hopefully we've got
My
a
mic
decent
wasn't
mix
plugged in.
going.
I don't have enough USB ports on my computer that I need to get one of those, like, breakout things.
Oh, yeah. That's
Alright,
fair.
how about that?
I don't know, they sound kind of similar to me, actually.
Oh,
No?
okay.
I don't know. Speak again?
Thank you.
yeah, this sounds better.
Cheesecake say that it's much better.
Yeah, okay, this sounds way better, I agree.
Yeah. I was so what was conveying my voice was my webcam
Oh,
mic, which
I
is
see.
pretty bad.
mm.
But yeah, I was on emergency call. They literally like bless Cheesecake, thank you so much for the hydrate. I went to work on Thursday morning and they were like, can you go down go to California basically? It's basically I drive between Nevada and California. Can you
Yeah.
go to California the next time you're like at your earliest convenience and troubleshoot these mechanical
Wow.
issues? And I was like, okay, I'll go tomorrow. But then
And they're like,
my
no.
project manager was like, yeah, whenever you're able, just like as soon as possible, okay? And I was like, okay, well,
Wow.
if I go really soon, I can go today. But I
Wait,
gotta
they
take care of some
seriously?
things.
What? You just
yeah.
get, like, I don't know, shuffled off to a different state? Like, that's interesting.
I mean, it's a 4-hour drive. I can do it, but it's tiring. But yeah, I literally took care of some work in the morning in the Nevada factory, drove back home, packed for like 10 minutes, and then drove to California.
Wow.
and then by that evening, I was doing work in the California factory.
It's like, it's a 4-hour drive, and you're only gonna stay there for like, what, I don't know. How long?
There for, well, the thing was, I'm working on like a factory line. I'm not working on the line. I'm working on the actual like,
Yeah,
equipment that's on the line.
right,
I'm fixing the equipment that they use on the production line. So I need to do it when the line is down, which is at night. Well, actually at night usually the line isn't even down because it's a 24-hour factory. It's just less people.
Okay.
So yeah, usually
shuffled.
I can't touch my own stuff until nighttime.
Yikes.
Yeah, Aaron T, sorry, that was very clear of me. I'm not working on the line, I'm working on the line.
On the
But-
big fancy machines that go into the line.
I'm working on the literal line. But
Devil
so
Fox
yeah,
Yo.
it was like
How's it going?
I got there at maybe like 5 or 6 p.m.
Okay,
And
not
then our D&D thing was at 7 or 8, right? And then yeah, I was like, I can't finish this in 2 hours. And there was
yeah.
no chance I was finishing in 2 hours. And also I hadn't eaten anything all day because of the drive and everything. So,
gosh.
So yeah, I had to, like, I got off just in time to make it to like a Chinese restaurant as they were closing, and they were like, "You need to be faster next time." And I was like, "I literally just got off of work, lady. Give me my food, please.
Rip.
Please feed me."
Hopefully at least you got some good food in you.
I got, so they do pay for my meals while I'm away, which is good.
That is
and
nice.
They pay for the mileage on my car, so, I do get the monies. So, you know.
Get the monies.
Because I was at the Chinese place, not only could I get noodles, I could also get wontons, so
Ooh.
that was pretty good.
Just casually pays for not only today's meal, but the next day and maybe the day after that, you know?
Well, yeah, maybe I took it home, you know.
Like they can't tell, right?
Next day I went to like a Thai place, and not only did I get a pad Thai, I also got a tea on the side, like
Ooh.
all that good stuff.
Living the fancy life.
Bliss cheesecake. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face. Play a room in the Hotel California. Any time of year.
Now you have to
can
sing
find
it, Dust.
No.
No. Aww.
There has to be a Hotel California, right?
I actually do think there is. I think I may have. I don't think I've stayed there, but I think I may have like passed it or something. Maybe at
really?
least. Is there one? Is there not one? Because I could be wrong. I could be wrong about
There's
this
gotta
entirely.
be one. Even if not for the song, that's just like a name that could definitely exist.
I guess it sounds vaguely real. You're right.
Yeah, Eric, you're right. Meal expenses definitely include drinks. And
This is actually true. No, they like straight up do. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I get a stipend, so I get to spend however much of that as I want. And usually, I want to spend all of it, so...
There you go. Yeah, when I go out on trips, I usually pay for my meal, and then I try to pay for like anyone else who's with me at the time, even if they're not in the company. I'm like, you know, just order something, like it'll be fine. I totally ate a lot.
When I was traveling with I2, I did try to pay for some of her meals, but sometimes it goes over because food is expensive in California, but also...
That's true.
Like, we've got budget constraints, so I don't want to show that I'm spending more than I have to, so it's
Yeah, good
weird.
point.
Yeah.
I guess there's like, there's a line to be drawn between like going overboard and not going overboard, I guess.
Yeah. Like, if it's like sensible, I'll spend a little more for other people.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of drinks, what about Telior's wine production? Heck yeah! So fun fact, by the way, I don't drink. So, so I did go to...
Either.
Huh?
I don't either.
Oh, yeah. So I went ahead, so Dust may not actually... So Dust, Sonagi and me and some of our old friends, they all like drinking. Not to like, they're not actually like the amazing, they're not great at holding their alcohol, to be honest, but but they all wanted to go over and visit a place that I am calling Glenbrook, the country of Telior, if we may be more specific. It's from Triangle Strategy originally, but we went to Telior and
no, I figured
yeah. we went to Telior, and Telior is known for their wines actually. So we went to try some Telior wine. And in Triangle Strategy, Telior wine is kind of a scam. So you find out later on that they've been diluting their wines, and that Silvio, Lord of Telior, has been playing some stuff on you. He's kind of scamming the business. And apparently you can also get invited to Silvio's party there. I have not played that route of Triangle Strategy yet, so I haven't yet gone to Silvio's party. But but experiencing Telior wine IRL, apparently it is a little bit of a scam. They had been to some other wine tasting places, all of them. And the general consensus was, despite the fact that the wines were named very cool, fancy things, the wine itself was apparently more pricey and less good than the other wine tastings they had been to. So they walked out, they were like, Telior wine, total scam. Like, what the heck, man? Like, we went in there, we expected some good wines to be tasted. And then I was like, okay, what's bad about the wines? Because I want to know more, right? And it turns out that I think the wines may have actually been okay, because like their general complaints were like this is a like bitterish type of like, you know, and I think red wines are supposed to be bitter. Like I think that's the point. It's just
There's
maybe
bitter red wine and there's sweet red wines, right? But
Well,
white is sweeter than red.
yeah. So I think they liked both the white wines they were served, but did not like the red wines. And I think what
I
they
see.
really more wanted was like service, like as in they wanted the person to ask them, "Hey, like, how is this one? Can I get you a similar one?" Like that sort of thing.
Ah.
And they weren't given that, which I don't know if like they were supposed to ask for the service. Like, was that included in the package? IDK, bruh.
I don't know.
I'm
if
not
you
sure.
go to like a wine bar though, or a wine tasting thing, then there is like a degree of service. Yeah.
Is there supposed to be? I wouldn't know. But then the thing is,
I think there usually is.
yeah, see, well, then the thing is though that like I then after concluding that perhaps it was not their fault but my friend's fault, I then paid attention more closely to what the wines they were being served are. You see, I was not drunk, so I was listening the whole time, right? And
Little did they know I was sober.
little did they know. Oh, actually, by the way, this place was very nice. They gave me a little like juice, like a juice
Oh,
made from
nice.
the grapes. And it was a
Nice,
very
nice.
strange juice, and I felt strange while drinking
okay.
it. I was like, this doesn't
Okay.
taste like
Little
juice.
did you know you were drunk.
I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. But you see, the thing they didn't reckon on is that I was listening, and they also stated the concentrations of all the other wines in the mixes that they were making. And I was paying close attention, and I noticed that all of the three red wines were mixes of the same like other, I don't know, like 4 or 5 maybe other wines.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
Which to
Yeah.
me feels like a bit of a scam because like the concentrations were very similar too. Like it was like this one is like 5%, I don't know, like something, and then like 4% something else, and then the next one's like this one's 4% something and 5% something else actually. So so I was like, no wonder my friends are all like, wow, these kind of taste similar and they all taste bitter. Like maybe they were just given the same wine pretty much multiple times. So
It's all in the subtleties.
maybe it's all in the subtleties, but maybe
don't
it's
know.
not. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
And-
I don't get wine.
Neither do I, AC, because I don't drink it. But last but not
Right.
least, on the table there was so actually I have to say they did a great job with like the air, the aesthetics. You know, I went around and I looked at the
that's nice.
place and it looked really
I
cool.
do like me a nice wine bar.
Yeah,
Just the
yeah.
ambiance of it.
It was like the ambiance was really fun. And then the best part was also that not only was the ambiance fun, there were also breadsticks on the table, like small breadsticks.
Oh, great.
And in the beginning, one of my friends immediately just like grabs a breadstick and eats it, and we're like, "Are you supposed to be eating those? Like, are they part of the ambiance?" Because earlier we had checked out the flowers, and it turns out that half the flowers were real and half the flowers were fake, like on the tables, you know, in the
Oh,
vases.
okay.
So we weren't sure if the breadsticks were real or the breadsticks were fake. But the friend has already now eaten like a full glass of them. They're like maybe 3 or 4 per glass, right?
Okay.
And we're like, I guess if they're edible, they're edible. So we all take bites of them. And then when the last of our friends takes a bite, the rest of the 5 of us look at each other and we're like, these are fake breadsticks. Like these are either very, very stale or these are like not edible. Like, but the friend is still eating the breadsticks. Like now 2 of the glasses are gone. There are 4 glasses on the table and maybe 3 breadsticks each. So, so like now the one friend who's eating, right? His girlfriend is here too, and his girlfriend is sitting next to him. So this begins in the middle of the person who's like, you know, actually pouring us the wines and explaining shit and being nice and all. Before and after she comes to pour the wines, the friend is attempting to eat the breadsticks, and his girlfriend is trying her best to stop him from eating the breadsticks because they're probably
boy.
not edible. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I would blame it on the drink, but I don't actually think it's the drink's fault because he started eating the breadsticks after the first wine has been poured. Okay, and this is like.
Honestly,
It's a white wine. It's not going to get you drunk, okay? I don't think he was drunk. I think he was just eating the breadsticks. I don't think this counts.
Off of white wine before.
Have you? It's 1 glass. It's 1 glass, Dust. I feel like
Okay.
even if you had a really shitty tolerance, there's no way after 1 glass. I say as someone who has never, I do not drink, so.
Well, but you have been like social drinking with other people. and
Yes,
you've seen how people react.
I have seen people get drunk, and I feel like some of us are lightweights, Lynn. Some of us are cheap dates, lol. Okay, listen. There's no way. It was like it wasn't even a full glass. Okay, this is a wine tasting. You're not even supposed to get drunk off of wine tasting, usually. I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong about this.
Fair.
But like, But to be fair, most of these friends are lightweights enough that they're still kind of getting a little bit plastered after the wine tasting. Like enough that I had to kind of watch one of my friends as she went to the restroom afterwards. I was like, ah, shit, bro, are you all right? She's like, I'm good. And then she she like stumbles off and she's gone for a long time. And we're like, shit, is she back? Like, should we go get her? And her boyfriend is like, man, I should go. And I'm like, dude, you're a boy. Like, I can go. Like, I can go check on her. But like, I don't know what you're going to accomplish here. Oh, man. So it was a fun time. I thought that would have been the point. Getting smashed. I don't know. Actually, you know what? This is a fair point.
Why tasting? It's a tasting, you know? Like, you don't... Like, at food tastings, you don't eat the food, you just taste it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You're supposed to, like,
It's not supposed to be the whole, like, eating experience.
You're supposed to, like, swish the wine amongst your palate and then be like, ah, yes, this one has notes of bergamot from the year of 1944.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
This one tastes like oak.
This one tastes like it was finely roasted in an oak barrel for 1400 centuries in the midst of the southern deserts of Arabia. I don't know.
Why are you roasting your wine?
I don't know. Listen, you know what? I can roast my wine all I want. That's why it was so bad. No, but so to conclude the breadstick story, you see, because the friend had now, by the end of the wine tasting, the breadsticks were also gone. So there's all 4 glasses of 12 breadsticks. The girlfriend was not successful in keeping him from the breadsticks. And out of curiosity, a third friend asks the people, you know, because I think they probably noticed. Because like the breadsticks are disappearing, right? In between the pourer of the wines showing up and going away. The breadsticks have left, so they're going somewhere. So someone asks, yo, those were some, what are those breadsticks, you know? And she's like, oh, these are vintage breadsticks imported from like Italy or something. Like they're like very good breadsticks.
I would assume they're edible because I feel like if they were decoration, they wouldn't be in the shape of something edible, you know, because people would definitely try to eat it.
I mean,
my assumption would be they're edible and they're just hard.
No, but they were really bad breadsticks, okay? Like these were like rock solid. Yeah, I told you, like me, and I'm not drunk here, remember? So you can use me as a frame of reference. I had the breadsticks. And my goal with tasting the breadsticks was to evaluate whether or not they were edible. And my general consensus was like, I guess they could be edible, like you could break them and bite them. But like they probably shouldn't be edible, was the general consensus. So either this is like a very rare style of Italian breadsticks, or we got scammed. Like I don't know which... Oh, well. I wonder how many tables go in and actually eat the breadsticks, because I feel like we were the only ones. Like, I kind of looked around, and in the distance you can see other tables, and they're doing things, but they're probably not... They're probably not eating the breadsticks, I guess. I don't know. So there you go. That was the story of me and Telior. I had a fun time. We also did many other things, which will, I'm sure, come up in the course of the conversation. But the main event was the wine tasting. And I have to admit that Telior wines were maybe a bit of a scam. I think we may have been scammed with not just the wines, but also the breadsticks. I think we were scammed on multiple fronts.
And the breadsticks.
The less bread you eat, the quicker you can become affected by the drinking. So I did, as a responsible young child.
That's true.
I forced my friends to eat something beforehand. We got some really good Mexican food before we went in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
So we had that going for us. We had some food from from Falks, I guess. Falks being the country next to Telior in Triangle Strategy.
Who gets drawn today? Okay, so the drawing I'm doing today is Zero Escape related. I thought I would draw my current, like I'm just drawn to these characters. I'm gonna draw Clover and Snake. Okay. I really like siblings in like fictional settings.
So Snake returned, heck yeah, I freaking would have hoped so. I mean, it's fine.
Well, I finished the game. And
oh, you finished it? Okay, all right.
Saw 2 more endings, so I know a lot more than I did at the time you were watching.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely watched. I think near the beginning of the game, right? I wasn't.
Oh, did you? I think it was mid game.
It was mid game. Okay.
The game itself is pretty short.
I watched at the 3, 7, and 8 doors, if that helps.
Yeah, that's literally like the middle of it.
That's the middle game. Okay.
There's 3 sets of escape rooms. Yeah.
Oh, all right then. Yeah. Dust is in a different route now. We have gone back in time to replay things and make different choices. That makes sense. Nice. Yeah. So
apparently, okay. Here's the crazy thing though. I was talking to Orange, who's who's such a huge fan of Zero Escape.
Yeah.
He knows everything about it, and he's the one who first suggested it to me. Way back in the day when I wasn't even streaming.
Oh, yeah.
And he was, I talked to him because I knew he would want to hear about like which endings I got, and I was like, I got this ending, and he said, basically, you can't golden root on your first run. You literally can't.
Oh.
It's blocked.
Okay.
There is a specific. There's a bunch of bad endings, and then there is one neutral ending that you have to get in order to be able to golden root in the next playthrough.
Interesting.
And I got the neutral ending.
Nice. Okay.
I got the one like really convoluted, very lore-rich ending that you're supposed to get before you golden root. So yeah,
Very nice.
I'm
love
all
that.
set. I'm all set. I'm ready to see the golden root. I saw 2 bad endings because I just went into it blind and made some other decisions, and then I'm gonna do the true ending.
Nice.
Next stream, yeah.
Very nice. Wait, so how do they lock you out? As in, like, is it a gameplay lock or like a knowledge lock? Like, technically, if you looked it up, you could get it, but no, or?
I believe it's you literally can't.
Okay, you
no
literally
matter what
can't.
you do, it's a gameplay lock. Yeah.
Okay, that's good actually. I think in some ways that's a decent way to play a game, especially, you know, one that involves going back so many times and doing fun things, you know. You don't want to get the golden ending first and then have to suffer. I say as someone who in Triangle Strategy got the golden ending first and then started the suffering. So, you know, that was an accident though. I wasn't planning that. I think, like, to some degree, I wouldn't recommend in any game that has a golden root, I wouldn't recommend starting with it. Like, I feel like it's more fun to get to it organically later.
I feel like in a lot of, not in every game, but in a lot of cases, the bad endings kind of compound the mystery. Like it's less satisfying to get the good like resolution the first time around. The bad endings kind of build intrigue and give you more lore.
Exactly, I agree. And then it's also fun to kind of like figure out the way to the golden route, which if the game is good, it makes it a little more decent. I will say in some old games, especially like I played Tactics Ogre, for example, there's no real golden route, I guess, but like even the right choice to make, like the choice that doesn't involve somebody committing suicide, like that sort of thing, even that is difficult to figure out. You kind of just have to look it up. So I guess some games just don't give you the capacity to solve it. But I do like the ones that do. I like the ones that do a lot. So how was your overall experience with the game, I guess? If you haven't finished it yet, then I guess you can reserve judgment, but...
Oh, I've seen I've seen 3 different conclusive endings. The story is pretty good. It's very compelling, and it definitely gives you a lot of all the information, I guess, that you need to figure out.
Okay.
It gives you most pieces of the clues. So I was able to guess at some of the revelations, but there's still, like, it's that nice fine line between, there's still some surprises, like some pleasant surprises, but you kind of know what's going on by the end of it.
Okay. That's very cool. I do like that. Yeah. From what I saw of it, it seemed like such a fun game, and you were solving it masterfully, by the way. Like, heck yeah.
All the math that I did.
I loved it.
Apparently, all the math that I did, like, it's not just about choosing the doors. All the story choices that I made had to be, like, just right for me.
Yep, that's what I thought.
So, yeah.
It's always that way, isn't it?
I was just really heckin' lucky.
But that's so good. I love it. No, it's so good.
But yeah, all the really, like, compelling decisions that come with choosing a door and choosing which people you go with, like it paid off thinking about it.
Nice.
In the process of thinking about it, I also figured out some of the story, some of where the story was going.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is you chose Lotus's door, right? So you got to know more about Lotus, I'm assuming.
Ooh, yes, yeah, okay. Lotus is gonna be your favorite character.
Oh, really?
She also turned out to be a software engineer.
Oh, goddamn. Let's go.
She works at like a cybersecurity firm.
She literally reminds me of Lila, who is a character from Triangle Strategy, although very different in personality. The kind of vibe is the same. Also, the skimpy clothing is the same. Apparently, apparently I'm attracted to geniuses wearing almost nothing.
Well, yeah.
The vibe is the same for reasons.
And the brain.
Well, Aaron confirms that the vibe is the same.
Oh, really?
So that bodes both well and badly for our good Lotus here, considering what Lila does and doesn't do. But
Lotus, I feel like her character design is so entirely contrary to like what we learn of her story that I've got to assume that she was like meant to be, what is it? Like a counter trope. Like,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
was
I
meant
like
to
that.
be-
I like
she was
counter
meant to
tropes in
break those
general.
expectations,
I'm
yeah.
very glad for that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
actually.
she's like she's like a software engineer, and she also is like mother of 2 daughters.
Oh,
and is, like,
damn.
way older than we think she is.
Oh
and
damn! Wait, this is
knows
very
a lot of-
Lila. Yeah, this is very similar to Lila. Yeah. Oh man.
And she turns out to not be such a cold bitch.
Okay.
By the later stages of the story, so.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I do like
Yeah.
that. I do like me some.
In the later stages of the game, you're thinking maybe she was just trying so practically to survive because she wants to go back home to her daughter.
Yeah.
Like, maybe,
Aw.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm down now. I like
Yeah.
this Lotus. Very cool. Yeah, I
She's
was
a great character.
I was recently talking about Lila. I was recently talking about triangle strategy with a friend again after, like, I don't know, quite a while of not really thinking about triangle strategy, unfortunately. But I described the character of Lila, and then I showed that person a picture of Lila, and she was like, what the frick, why? This is not what I expected. And it's the same thing with Lotus, where, like, you think about the, like, if you gave me a description of Lotus as, like, a pragmatically thinking, somewhat cold-hearted on the front software engineer, I would not expect the character Lotus. So...
Yeah, I don't know, like, what she was doing at because we were all kidnapped and
Right.
put in the ship. Like, what were you doing at the point you were kidnapped? That
She's-
you're wearing a bra,
working her
and,
second
like,
job, you know,
barefoot, like,
making some
yeah.
extra money on the side.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice. All right. Well, I definitely do think, based on what I saw, I might play this Zero Escape. Now that I've
It was
finished,
very fun.
now that I've finished Ghost Trick, I have more of an opportunity to do so, I guess, because I don't think I'll be playing it on stream. I don't want to play, this one on stream. I think, especially since there's so many other games to be playing on stream. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, I think it was Eric who, I think it was Eric who, alerted me to the fact that, Elden Ring is on sale right now, thank you.
Ooh.
I saw it, I saw the email, and I was like, oh, it's on sale, I should buy it, and then I forgot about it because of the business trip, so thank you for reminding me, I have it now, so I'll be playing that soon.
Oh, Elden Ring. Okay. I have heard things about the game, but I don't know much about it actually.
Wait, hold on, what is Elden Ring or,
Baldur's Gate.
No.
Eh?
What was on sale?
Eh?
It was Elden Ring, right? Hold on. Now I have to look it up.
Understandable. Have a nice day. There are
Was
indeed
it-
so many good games to play and so little time to play them.
Sorry, it wasn't Elden Ring. It was Dark Souls.
Oh, Dark Souls. Okay, that actually does
Yeah.
make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're-
Dark Souls was on sale.
They're like, they're not really similar. They're kind of similar, right?
Oh, Lotus does have shoes on. Why did I think she was barefoot?
Ooh, Lotus. Oh,
Yeah, she's apparently got like heel sandals and
Okay,
like,
okay.
like things. Yeah.
do they kind of like wrap up like Is it like the wrapping type of sandals, or is it like?
I don't know. Because usually you're seeing the bust, so like you can't really
Oh,
tell
yeah,
what
yeah,
they're
true, true,
wearing on the bottom half.
Fair enough. Yeah, if I had to do any requests from memory, which I am, by the way, I'm taking requests today, so if you have any requests, feel free
Oh,
to
you
drop them.
are?
Yeah.
Can you draw Sonic the Hedgehog,
I am not drawing Sonic the Hedgehog.
please? You can't say you're taking requests and then not take my request.
That's the point of a request. You take it and then you decide whether or not to do it. Dust asks for
that's not
Sonic
how
the
it
Hedgehog
works.
every stream. Every single stream. I have I have already drawn you the Sonic the Hedgehog. It has been drawn. It was Sonic the Hoghedge and it was great.
But
I'm gonna try to do requests from memory today too. So like, ask me something.
Sonic the Hedgehog from
No,
memory.
I've already done that. I did the last time I did Sonic the Hedgehog. It was
Silver
from
the
memory,
Hedgehog
and it looked really
from
shitty.
memory.
Silver the Hedgehog. They all look the same to me. Okay, I don't know enough about the
Okay,
Sonic
no.
characters. I don't know enough about the Sonic characters to differentiate them. Okay, they all look like hedgehogs, except for Amy Rose, who's
They
maybe a
don't
cat or
look like
something.
hedgehogs, that's the thing.
Okay, that's true.
One
They
of
all-
them looks like a hedgehog.
They all look like things that could be potentially hedgehogs in a different universe. Kind of like how
Yeah, I
Arthur.
honestly thought Amy Rose was a cat for like years.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, is
before I
Amy Rose
realized
not
she
a
was-
cat? What?
She's a hedgehog.
She's a hedgehog. What? That doesn't make any
She's
sense.
not spiky.
What? No, lies. I do not understand the Sonic franchise.
I don't understand it either.
Wait. That's fair, I guess. Sometimes I don't understand the Zelda franchise, so I can't really claim that anyone should be able to understand anything. Oh yeah, there's new news on the Zelda front. Apparently there was a statement recently that said that TOTK is not getting DLC, so there's no plans for DLC in the future.
That's fine.
Which is, yeah, it's fine, honestly. I'm okay with it.
For like games not to get DLC. I feel like that's a new expectation.
It is kind of a new
nowadays.
expectation, but then again, that's the thing, right? It's an expectation. So like, people wanted that, and I think people are a little bit up in arms about it. Which I think they could have at least added a few things. Like Master Mode, for example, I think it doesn't exist in the game right now, and it's probably at this point not going to exist, which is like the kind of higher difficulty mode that a lot of people enjoyed from Breath of the Wild. There was like a way to power up the Master Sword in Breath of the Wild. I'm assuming we are no longer getting that. So that's a little sad, I guess. In general, there were many story beats they could have expanded on, but I think the gameplay, there wasn't much they could really do. They've already given us a lot, so I see why they chose not to in the end.
Guys, anybody, does anyone know if Clover has like a sprite sheet or a reference or something?
Just draw one 4-leaf
I'm afraid to look
clover.
up more stuff because
because of the ending.
I don't want to
Do you want me to send it to you?
If you can find it, yeah, like
I'll try, yeah.
maybe like a side view. But then you also, I believe Clover appears in another game.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't want
She has
to.
like different sprites.
I don't want to get too spoiled either. Spoilers are my arch nemesis, so I don't want to.
Oh yeah, if you intend on playing Zero Escape, you absolutely should not look up images.
Okay,
There's
I
some
won't do that.
like important Clover related.
Like, is it the sort of
storypoints.
thing that, like, even if I saw it, I probably wouldn't understand it anyways, because I haven't played the game yet, or?
No, it's pretty clear.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
I will not look up the clover. I will refrain.
Okay. Alright, so Zero Escape is drawn in this really interesting style that is definitely anime-esque, but...
Yeah, is it not?
in
I mean,
the
it's very anime.
World, yeah, in the anime world, though, I feel like it leans more on... I don't want to say realism, but the proportions are kind of like... I don't know.
Really? They remind me of One
It's
Piece.
a style that I have a lot of trouble with.
It just looked like One Piece to me, and to be fair, One Piece is my one great fandom that I don't draw artwork for because I can't freaking do the style, and I haven't practiced, to be fair, but... but yeah, I get that. I think...
I just have trouble drawing this face shape.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. The characters looked a lot like certain One Piece characters, actually. Like, I felt like there's a bit of a vibe going.
Like, even Lotus looks like she's straight out of One Piece.
Yeah, that's true.
But also, like, even the style of, like, the lines and the shading, I feel like, is kind of reminiscent of like, how One Piece is drawn.
Yeah, like the
Beyond
anime.
just the character designs,
Yes.
the style that goes into just like the specific, I don't know, the techniques that go into it feel similar.
Yeah, I think it might even be mostly the coloring that's giving me the impression of, like, One Piece-ness. Yeah. I mean, the designs are obviously, like, you know, One Piece characters don't have, like, headphones or, you know, that sort of thing. So...
Oh, I might have found...
You found a reference.
Okay, there we go. That's a usable reference, thank you.
Nice. Don't we love it when we get usable references every now and then?
Actually, I can't tell if this is official artwork, but it looks very close to the...
Oh, okay, alright. As long as it's close, you know?
In-game style, yeah.
I have drawn the Therion, and then the Hunnet, and then I will be done.
Then somebody else is requesting that you draw Sonic the Hedgehog.
What? I didn't hear you, sorry, what?
Somebody else is requesting that you draw Sonic the Hedgehog.
God damn it. Why?
Tiny Dog.
I do not... Tiny Dog, I do not know Sonic. I have played one Sonic game, the pixel ones, you know, from like the olden days.
Matters.
No. Okay, fine, we're drawing Sonic. Let's do it. From memory, by the way. Today is a memory request day, so it's gonna be really bad. Get ready. Here, let me just open up the screen. Open up the screen real fast. Bam.
The thing I love about Clover is she has really expressive hair. Her hairstyle and like just the way, I don't know, her hairstyle is very well done in terms of like character design. It's all like pigtaily and bouncy and
This is true.
stripy and pink.
Alright, and And back. Open canvas. Alright, the first one was Sonic the Hedgehog, which I literally don't know what he looks like, so let's go.
Hawk Hedge.
Heck yeah.
Come on, you know some of what he looks
I
like.
do not know anything about what he looks like.
You know the iconic parts.
I know that his eyes are in infinity.
Yes.
And then he has like, does he have 2 eyeballs? I don't. This is looking like a Splatoon character so far. And then he's probably got like a nose.
He does have a nose.
I don't know where it is on his face. I literally have not seen Sonic in like years. So here. And then does he like have a mouth? Who knows? Literally no one knows.
He does have a mouth.
This. And then he has a body. And then he has legs that also form an infinity. And he goes fast.
Oh yeah, his infinity legs. Sonic is all about that infinite possibility.
Here. And then does his nose like stick out from his face? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna like actually just die when you see this, because this is like the ultimate aberration that you can't expect. Here.
It's okay. I remember my first Sonic drawing. It was bad.
No. You are underestimating how bad this could be. I literally know nothing about
no,
Sonic.
I'm sure it doesn't look very much like Sonic.
It doesn't look like anything right now. It looks kind of like a monster that shouldn't exist.
Sonic is kind of a monster that shouldn't exist.
Goddamn. Gotta go fast. Alright, I'll make it the actual gotta go fast.
You're too slow.
There. Done.
You're too slow.
Done. And now we're gonna erase this from our collective memories again. How many times are people gonna ask me to draw Sonic? I can't draw Sonic. Will you draw Cecil and Missile? Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah.
Wait. Okay, so
I will draw the
talk to me
Cecil.
Talk to me about Ghost Trick.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I liked Ghost Trick. I liked Ghost Trick, but I totally.
You did predict that.
I totally saw that coming. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think I also stated.
Yeah.
I stated that I would be disappointed if that's what happened.
This is true.
And I was like, okay. Like, so when it happened, I predicted a thing last art stream, I predicted a thing in Ghost Trick, and it totally ended up happening. Frick. Okay, fine. I guess it's okay. They did it well. Like, they made it happen in a way that made me actually like it. So, I'm not saying it was bad. Like, I think it was actually pretty good and I enjoyed it. That said, I totally wished that, you know, the thing did not happen. Like, I would have liked it more perhaps as like myself if that thing didn't happen. But like, I guess it happened and it makes sense, you know, so I'll give them that, yeah. It was good though.
Why do you think you would have liked it if it didn't happen?
For me, like my own specific reasons, because I cannot.
Just because you can't, like, you don't relate to animals.
Yes, yeah. Like, this is not this is not a critique on the game. The game was very good, but I cannot draw animals. So I always hate it when I have to draw animals like an.
To be fair, it's a very stylized black cat. I feel like it's
That's
easy
true.
enough to draw.
That's true.
It's
Okay.
basically just an outline.
Here, I'll draw Cecil, for people who because Cecil in quotation marks ended up being my favorite character, in the end.
Wait, which Cecil?
Yeah, exactly.
The one that actually turns out to be Cecil, or the.
I really liked. Okay, actually, we'll talk about a different character. I really liked Yomiel. I thought Yomiel was the best.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I also liked Cecil, obviously. So I can draw them both. Here, what do I remember about them?
Oh yeah, you're drawing from memory.
Yes, I remember the
Banana
hair.
hair.
I remember the hair. Banana hair. And he had sunglasses. They were cool sunglasses. Yeah, me and my affinity for software engineer adjacent characters. This is true, actually. I didn't really expect that, but it worked out.
Wait, is Yomiel a software engineer?
Yomiel is a software engineer, yes, and that actually started the whole problem. If he wasn't a software engineer, this shit wouldn't have happened, so. Okay, this is gonna be really shitty. Get ready. Does he have ears? Does he have ears? Does he
He's got
though?
all his hair up, so like the ears have got to be showing. All I remember about Cecil, Cecil,
Cecil? I don't know.
I don't know. Is his banana hair with a lightning bolt on top?
Yeah. It's got like a crook in it.
Pointy nose and a sharp ass suit.
Yeah.
That I really like, actually.
I literally don't remember any more than that either. So you're gonna see the worst of this. I'm doing 2 things. So I'm gonna draw from memory and then I'm gonna look up a reference and we're gonna get much better, I'm sure. Here, this will be Ghost Cecil kind of, except not really because it's supposed to be the main one. Here, this is his face. Amimoto, hello. How is it going? It has indeed been a while. I hope you're doing well on this fine day. I am showcasing my shitty memory for characters that I didn't expect I'd be drawing today. Let's go. At least before doing the Octopath Traveler challenge, I had already seen and drawn all of the Octopath 2 characters at least once. When you've drawn someone once, you can draw them again much better. It's like way easier. But I literally don't remember Cecil at all. I've never drawn it before. Here. This is the ugliest Cecil I've ever seen. I'm doing it again. It'll be better this time.
Cecil is a smooth ass cool guy.
I can't mess up the Cecil. Here, I'll give it a better shot.
Yeah, he gotta be suave.
I gotta do one better.
Tiny Dog, your Sonic is hereby declared to be Sonk. Guaranteed. I realized something looking at your art. I want Zero Escape playing cards. That is what I am drawing.
This is Sonk the Hog Hedge, by the way. He's Sanic's best friend. Actually, no, he's just Sonk the Hedge.
Sonk the Hedge. So Aaron and Tiny Dog, something that I used to do is like design playing cards with silhouettes, like face cards with silhouettes of characters.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my god, my bird is everywhere.
My bird is everywhere.
You are caged for the rest of the evening.
No, cage? How dare you cage the Tori?
Alright, I'll be back.
Doing good, actually in between a break of an online meeting. Hey! Dropping by for a while to check it out. Well, welcome. I'm taking requests today, so feel free to leave something if you'd like to see it drawn. The requests are from memory, so go easy on me, please. If it's like a Fire Emblem character or something, I guess we'll find out. If it's like an Octopath character, I'll have a better chance of drawing him. If it's a Triangle Strategy character, it's gonna really depend. And then I did actually just recently finish Ghost Trick, so we are drawing that as well. Oh, I forgot Zelda. We have Zelda too. Zelda is on the list. On the menu. Eat the Zelda. Eat it. Alright. There's like a crook in his hair, but I don't remember where it goes. It's something like this.
Oh, for Snake. Snake, I'm actually really afraid of. Can somebody send me
spoilers.
Images of Snake? Because I feel like I've seen Clover's story arc come to a pretty conclusive end, but I think there might be Snake-related stuff in the true ending. So somebody send me some Snake references. Actually, I think somebody actually already sent some to my Discord. I'll look at those.
Okay, good. Don't get spoiled. I do hate that.
Yeah.
You have one in mind is from Octopath, heck yeah?
I saw something that I haven't seen, so I had to like just back out immediately. Okay, here we go. Also, Snake's character design is so cool. I like this, man. Like Clover and Snake, I feel like are
they your favorites? Okay, nice.
Just design-wise, they are my favorite. Also, their designs, while very different from each other, complement each other very well.
Oh, really? Okay, I love that.
Color schemes.
That's good. I have actually never seen Snake's design, so I wouldn't know.
He looks like
He looks like a snake. No, I'm kidding.
No, but honestly, like I can see why he would be named Snake. He's very like white centric.
Okay, I kind of expected that actually. Yeah.
He looks like a modern vampire.
Because you also said he was blind, and blind is also usually associated with the color white. They usually tend to do that.
Maybe that was part of it. Yeah.
Look no further than
kind of like
Xiaoxing Chen from MDZS. Okay, I remember that Cecil wears a suit and tie, but I actually don't remember what it looks like, so...
I think it's like red.
It's red, for
jacket.
sure.
Yeah, red jacket, and then...
It's probably got lapels or something.
I think it's red jacket, black shirt, white tie.
Oh, yeah?
I think.
That sounds right to me, actually, yeah. Request Problem Sleuth and also Wind Waker Tetra. Ooh, those are fun ones. Problem Sleuth. Oh, that's fun. Watch me not be able to draw it. Well, I mean, it's Problem Sleuth. There's nothing going on.
Like, that's gotta be harder than it seems.
That's gotta be harder than it seems, yeah.
That's so expressionistic that if you get one thing wrong, it doesn't look like Problem Sleuth.
This is true. This is true. Yeah. I have to just draw a circle with a hat, but it's gotta be the right hat.
yeah.
All right, here. This is Cecil. He's planning shit out.
Is there anything of Snake like profile view anywhere? Cause
probably got a thinner neck on this. Yeah, okay.
Snake's face is also constructed quite differently.
I actually have no idea how Cecil's hair connects to his head. Like, what the frick? I just realized, like, what? What do I do here? Where's the rest of this? Like, I know it does this thing, but Here, I'm gonna... Like, his hair is like a really weird bastardized version of Link's cap, except it's his actual hair.
That's honestly not a bad comparison, yeah.
Like, I could see Shadow Link having, you know, a hat like this.
Yeah, like weird floaty.
Yeah. All right, here. This is the Cecil. Actually, I should make this a bit higher. This is the Cecil. I'm gonna request your fave from Octopath 2, which is Throne. Hey, I love Throne. Throne's a good girl. Yeah, I've drawn Throne before, so hopefully that'll be a bit easier for me. But then again, it's never easy to draw the right level of giant bazongas.
Oh man. I'm actually terrible at drawing bazongas.
Oh yeah? No, I love it.
Yeah, they always look clunky. I need to draw more characters with giant bazongas. I should have drawn Lotus or something, because I am bad at drawing them bazongas.
I feel like after playing years of Fire Emblem, I have no choice.
Yeah, I feel like most of the media I consume doesn't have giant bazongas, and that's what led me to not create art that has giant bazongas.
Oh, see, it's the opposite for me. Imagine being a fan of Fire Emblem and One Piece. Yeah. See, you notice my problem.
Like...
Just read One Piece, dies a bit inside. Yeah, One Piece is just the worst out of all of them in terms of having unrealistic. You know, like there's no way. One Piece figures. Actually, this was in last time's drawing stream. One Piece figures are like this. Like this is the shoulders. And this is the waist.
I can see what you're drawing, just like in my head.
You know the hourglass figure they speak of? There's no way for the top of the sand in the hourglass to get to the bottom. Like that's how and then there's two circles here, like giant circles. This is the One Piece girl. Yay.
That is all the One Piece girls.
This is all of them. Literally all of them. Except for the ones that are supposed to look, you know, canonically ugly a little bit. Then they don't look like that. They look different. All right, we got ourselves a Cecil from memory. Woo. What are we doing next? Do I have to draw the cat too? Okay, I guess I can't draw animals.
You gotta draw actual Cecil.
I can't draw animals.
Even like a challenge from memory is literally just draw the best black cat you can.
I cannot draw cats. I do not know what cats look like. Okay, frick. What do cats look like?
Ears. Just draw a black blob with triangle ears.
That is exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. Here, this is a cat, right? Here, it's probably got like little Does it have eyes? Who knows?
You know what's actually really strong is like Snake's
who knows
expressions. That guy doesn't open his eyes, but he is so expressive.
This is a cat now.
Snake has like very good art.
Ah, nice. I like characters who are blind but done well, so.
Characters with like disabilities who are done well are really cool.
This is the weirdest cat. This is the weirdest cat. What the frick is going on? Thank you for the sub, Abimoto. What the frick is going on with this cat? Oh gosh. It's kind of creepy. It's scaring me. I need to delete this. No.
Wipe it from the face of the earth.
Thank you for the sub. It makes up for the shittiest cat you've ever seen in your life. It looks oddly human. Let me describe to Dust. It looks oddly human, but in the worst way.
Make a human cat.
Hello.
Have I
am
played
cat.
any games from the Mega Man franchise? I have not.
I need to delete
really
this.
Should. I feel like Mega Man is like.
Here, I'm gonna put it in the corner with cursed drawings. This is where all the cursed drawings
go.
go.
It would be in my wheelhouse. Like old classic Mega Man games, because I do love me some like difficult platformers.
Ooh, Mega Man. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Here, we're gonna collect all the cursed drawings in the side. They'll just be here in cursed drawing jail, where they can exist, shittily. Here, I'll put the Sonk the Hog Hedge in there too. Wait, let me just toss a Sonk the Hedge. Sorry, he's not even a hog hedge. He doesn't. Oh, my model froze. That's a problem. I'll bring that back. Most welcome. Really admire your Octopath arts. Heck yeah, I do. I love drawing for Octopath. I'm such a fan of the series. I've been a fan since the game came out. The original game came out ages ago, and I'm so glad it got a sequel. COTC is also great. Love it. And I'm glad you like my arts. I've been trying to get better. I'm actually, Amimoto, you just missed it. Earlier, I was working on a redraw of an old art. What I tried to do one of each of the Octopath 1 characters, And like
Oh,
they're
you were
all
redrawing?
facing different directions. Like like I think I might have shown Dust this ages ago.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I did
That
this
was a
ages
long
ago.
time ago.
It was a very long time ago, and it looks really shitty. So I, to prove,
Fine.
yeah, so to prove how much I've improved over these years, ever since I played Octopath 1, I'm doing it again, but this time, I'm gonna do it better, and we'll see how it ends up. I'm nearly done. I've done 7 out of the 8 characters. So once I'm done with that, I'll post the before and after, and you guys will know for sure then how bad I used to be. Like, Dust is not exaggerating when she says that I learned very quickly.
But also, Lynn, like, you have, in terms of art, you've gotten so, I mean, I've gotten better over the years too, but like, you improved at an alarming rate.
Yeah,
It's
I've
like,
gotten better, but like
man.
fast. Yeah. But I'm not amazing yet. I'm like okay, but like based on my old quality, I've gotten good fast. I will agree. Also, my model just refuses to show up. Give me a second. Let me.
We've been sharing art since basically like first day of college.
This
That's
is
how
true.
we-
Yeah.
That's how we bonded, is like sharing art with each other.
Also very true. Yeah. And by the way, I want to say Dust has always been good.
that's absolutely not true.
This is
I
very
look back
true.
At some of my art from my college days, and I'm like, God.
You've definitely improved too, I agree. But like you were good to begin with. Like your art was always interestingly stylistic in a way that made it like palatable and really nice to see. Whereas mine was like, yeah, this is just shitty.
Aw.
Yeah, no, it was though.
The only thing about your art was it
Let's go.
never had faces.
No. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I couldn't draw faces either. This
Yeah.
was, by the way, this was an attempt from someone who couldn't draw faces to draw 8 faces. So you'll notice it was very bad.
Was it that long ago when you were
Yeah,
like, still
yeah.
not drawing faces?
Because this was Octopath 1. The game came out in 2018. I don't think I played it immediately. So because I wasn't a Square Enix fan until I played Octopath. That's what got me into Square Enix. So must have been like 2018 or 19. I guess it's been 4 years. Been 4 years since then. 4 or 5 years, depending on when I played it. I don't actually remember. It's been a while though. It's definitely been a long while. Okay, so I did the Cecil. I tried the cat. I'm sorry, it's not going anywhere further than that. What was next? We have Throne A, Problem Sleuth, and Wind Waker Tetra. Ooh, those are all fun ones. Okay, all right, let's go.
Problem Sleuth is gonna be like 5 seconds.
Oh gosh, Problem Sleuth is probably gonna join the cursed drawings at this rate. Okay, hold on.
Probably, but
I have so many. I have like 4 cursed drawings. Oh, 3 cursed drawings and 1 normal. This looks okay drawing. Okay, here. Let me try a Problem Sleuth.
you gotta have like the mouth half open too.
I don't even. Does he do that? He probably does that.
Yeah, he's
been too
like,
long.
that's his default expression.
I know
like,
the
mouth
hat.
half open.
It looks like this. I'm aware of the hat.
I actually forgot that he even wears a hat. But
He
that's
has
the
a
big part
hat.
of
Yeah,
my
they
identity, isn't
they
it?
got
Yeah.
hats and they're important. Wait,
Yeah.
shit, I could be drawing Ace's hat. Oh no. I don't remember
Oh,
which of them
shoot,
had the
yeah.
hat. Oh no, it might be Ace. Oh no.
I'm pretty sure Problem Sleuth had a hat.
He had a hat. No, he had a hat for sure. But like the question is the hat that I'm
Or, like,
drawing.
you don't remember which hat.
I don't. Yeah, I think Pickle Inspector had the bowler hat, and
Ah, yes, that's true.
but
That's
one of
gotta be
them,
true, yeah.
one of them had like a fedora-looking thing, and I feel like I might be
Yeah.
drawing Aces. Oh no. Well, it's too late now.
I can't remember.
Oh gosh. Here I'm just gonna. He's got eyes. Speaking of Square Enix, have you
does
played
have
Live
eyes.
Alive? I did play Live Alive. In fact, I played it on stream.
Has played Live Alive, yeah.
Played it on stream, loved it. I chose the dark ending first, and then I chose the dark ending first. This was... I'm a good person, I swear, I promise. It's not my fault that the characters I like keep turning into villains.
That's just the Lin Juju. If you like a character, then you better bet.
Yeah, it happened again in Engage, in Fire Emblem Engage. I was playing it, I liked a character, they became the villain. I was like, God damn it.
It happened again.
It happened again. Problem Sleuth is like something like this, and then he's literally a stick figure. Here, and then I've got
He's a stick figure with volume
yeah, he's got volume. That's true. So he's like
and incredible charisma, apparently.
yeah, sepulchritude. You know, like let's
Yeah,
go. Yeah, and he's got like guns too. So
Oh
here
yeah, he does have guns. Yeah.
I do not know how to draw guns. So this is gonna be my gun. It's a very shitty gun, but you know it guns. Here, there.
Tiny Dog, thank you for the Mega Man
Let's go.
recommendations. 2 to 3, 9 to 11, and 7. Okay.
Oh, okay, interesting. Which era did you like the most? Ooh, that's a tough question. If you asked character, I would have easily answered, actually. I know what character I like the most. And I drew her, too, by the way. And saying her gives it away. There's only one girl out of all of the characters.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember
Yeah, I loved Lei Kugo. She's my favorite character. She is.
She's great.
There is only a like out of all the characters that are possibly in the game, you can have a party of 8 boys, and there are 2 separate ways to have a party of 8 boys, and there is one way to have a party of 7 boys and 1 girl, and that's by including Lei Kugo in it.
Yes. Yeah, like, cause you get to
choose
which character becomes the main, like...
Right.
It survives.
Yeah. And I happened to accidentally pick Lei Kugo, which I'm so glad, because I didn't know you were supposed to choose. Alright, we'll kind of give him, like, a hand, and he's just pointing at you, something like this. He's doing, like, a... He's doing, like, a... What you doing? That's what he's doing. Okay, that's all I remember from Problems with...
I kind of want to see this.
It's gonna end up in the cursed drawings. It's gonna be Ace Dick's hat too. I'm gonna be so wrong. Oh gosh. Okay, here. This is Problem Sleuth. What else? Tetra. Oh yeah, let's heckin' go. Love Tetra.
Was Ace named Ace Dick?
Yes.
I can't remember that.
They're all named, they're all named things that are based on like, so Pickle Inspector is also a dick reference. It's not.
Okay.
Oh wait, did you not get that?
Never made that connection. Who's the other guy? The other guy.
Problem Sleuth, Pickle Inspector, Ace Dick. That's it.
Who's the is Monster Kingpin is the
Oh yeah. Monster Kingpin is the bad guy. Yeah. Alright, I'd better get Tetra right. I've been working on that comic.
Okay, let's choose colors. My favorite part.
If I don't get Tetra right, that's gonna be bad.
Over is pink. She's actually like a redder color and a pinker color. Like she got more purple pink and more red pink, but I'm gonna combine them.
Ooh.
I do like my limited color palettes.
Limited color palettes are pretty fun. I agree.
Colored snake reference, but I cannot find it because I can't look stuff up.
Then sad.
God. Oh shit, I'm running into more and more spoilers. Somebody send me a colored snake.
Don't do it.
in the regular clothes, in his clothes, you know.
In his clothes.
Yeah.
Alright, and then
I'm gonna very cursory glance. Oh god, why are the first things that show up of the spoilery stuff?
They're all spoilers? That sucks.
Like Google Snake and the top results are all the spoilers. Alright, I see it.
Damn,
okay.
that sucks.
Where is it? The art, just give me the default art. There we go, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna open that. Open this.
Open that, open this. And avoid spoilers, right?
Please avoid spoilers. Okay, let's go with this picture. This seems fine. Alright, so Snake has white, blue, yellow. White.
Ooh, that's a good color scheme.
Interesting. I kind of want to desaturate everying. Ooh, he has a tie.
Good
I
luck
never
with your
noticed
meeting.
that.
Or have fun with your meeting, depending on if it's a, fun meeting or a work meeting. If it's a work meeting, then do your best, I guess. And I will indeed take the best of luck. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna make everything monochromatic, which means the only color in here is gonna be pink.
Ooh.
But for Snake, I'm gonna go with a desaturated white and gray palette.
Work meeting? Well then, have as much fun as you can and best of luck.
Yes.
Probably pretty difficult to have fun in a work meeting, I guess. Depending. Maybe there's some work meetings that can be pretty fun. I don't know. Maybe there are, maybe there aren't.
And in the game, this music was one of my favorites. This is one of the escape room tracks, I think.
Ooh.
Actually, the music in 999 is like surprisingly very good.
Oh, really? Okay.
Just you don't think about it. It's subtle enough that you don't really think about it, but like if you look back on it and listen to it, it's pretty good. Everything's like low key great.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's actually good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to give this game a play. It seems today we're doing a whole bunch of characters who have yellow hair that is piled atop their heads in a strange manner.
Okay.
Is this what
That's
we're
the
doing
theme.
today? That's the theme, yeah, because we've got Cecil, we've got Tetra. Is there anyone else who does that? I guess it's just them.
Yellow hair on top of their head.
Yellow hair piled on top of their head.
Um,
Yeah, I've been drawing so much Tetra recently, except I did kind of... This is like my own design for her, so I guess... I don't really know the exact Wind Waker stuff, because I've been drawing my own little... It's mostly just the Wind Waker. Like, my general thing when drawing characters is like, don't fix what ain't broken.
Supersonic has yellow hair.
I'm not
That's
counting that. That's just Goku.
I guess.
Goku would definitely be a pick, but I don't think I remember anything about Goku. I kind of remember his hair.
What? Oh man, I had an idea. Okay, I gotta go more limited. I'm not gonna use this color scheme.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna go even more simplistic.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do like 4 colors max.
Ooh. Yeah, I was never able to do shit like that, bro. Give me all the colors, all of them. I shall use them to hide my mistakes.
Like this. I need like a mid-tone, but I can't figure out which one. Maybe
I'll go
this.
something like this. And then I do like to kind of pretend that Tetra has a bit more hair at the back, a little bit. Because that makes it look a little more realistic. You know, you're gonna have a few more spikes in there. And then you've got the cool handkerchiefy looking neck thingy. The bandana, I guess.
I want it to be more red.
Something like this. Maybe?
So
There we
tip.
go.
Art tip for when you choose a color palette.
Art tip.
The most important thing is vary your values. Especially if you're limiting your color palette, you gotta have like a dark to light gradient, or else you're not gonna be able to express your all of your like contrasting shapes very well. If you're building a color palette of complementary colors, you can't just do like this and this. You won't be able to make a very, I guess, like...
Gotta pick some lights and darks too, huh?
Yeah, you gotta vary up your light and dark, and for a limited color
like what I
palette,
had
it's
before.
important that none of them overlap on the value scale. Like, this clearly has a dark, two mid-tones that are, like, one's a dark mid, one's a light mid, and then one's a very light. You gotta have this, or else wherever your colors touch each other, it's gonna bleed and make your eyes hurt.
Which is very true, actually. I really suck at doing the values thing, especially in a larger artwork. So, like, when drawing a character, I can kind of balance my values all right. But, like, when I'm going for the whole, you know, in a scene plus environment type of thing, man, it really sucks. And I've been facing that a lot more because I've been doing this comic, right? Like, I had a bunch of colors planned out for all these characters, and then I, like, have to put them in a scene where, like, the sky around them is light, and one of them is shooting light arrows. Then it's like, oh, how do I... And then I'm like, okay, I guess I can, like, make the sky darker around this very specific region. Like, is that how this is gonna work? Like, it's interesting. It's a fun little...
It's used sometimes. It's used in a lot of, like, black and white comics.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to go with that. I did make it work in the end, so I have that going for me, but it's a fun little challenge. Trying to get colors to be visible no matter where they are.
You gotta realize that value is the most important thing.
Oh, yeah.
On the scale of hue, saturation, and value.
True. Very true.
Varying value makes a drawing readable. Because it's because you have more rods in your eyeballs than cones.
Ah.
So you can tell dark from light much more easily than you can tell two different colors of the same value from each other.
True. All right.
That was a little bit of art stuff with dust.
Art stuff with dust. Hey.
This was part of the lesson that I would teach at comics.
Yeah.
'Cause I would do the color theory.
Heckin' color theory. Let's go. This is the stuff that I still need to... I think I've gotten much better at color theory, at least.
True, yeah.
But yeah, like, environment scene planning is still my weakness, and I gotta practice that. Alright,
I
here.
need to practice my anatomy.
Anatomy. You don't need anatomy. We don't need anatomy where we're going. Just draw all the bazongas. You don't need nothing.
Also, I have trouble drawing overweight people.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know where to, like, put the fat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, too, yeah. I feel like a lot of overweightness is in the face, as in, like, it's weird, but some people are very thin and they look chubby. And vice versa. So, despite the fact that some characters, like, look very fat, like, in the face, they're not in the thin area. But, like, I mean, you can make them look fat by giving them, like, chubbier faces.
Huh. Interesting.
That's my personal opinion. I feel like a lot of it face-controlled. I say with a rather chubby face myself.
That's not true.
That's fair, yeah. Alright, here we go. Is Tetra. She's doing Tetra things. And I've given her ripped sleeves because I think that's cool. She's a pirate. She doesn't have time to tailor her clothing. Bam.
Man, my line work is on point today. What the heck?
Woo!
I've never drawn smooth lines the first try before.
You never know when it's gonna happen. Could be any day. Today.
Today my lines are smooth.
Gasp.
And life is good.
Alright, we got one Tetra, and then I think the next one... Oh, I can make the head a little smaller. Here, we'll do that. And then the next request was Throne, which is quite the departure from Tetra, I will say. As far as characters go, Throne and Tetra are pretty much opposites. Okay, well, we'll toss Tetra in the corner over here. Oops.
I don't remember where this music is from.
There. Oh, it's sideways. Why is it sideways? What the hell? No! Ah! I'm trying to use the little reference thing. And it's just giving me the same image, but sideways. Turn it around. No. Okay, what if I match this? Oh, then it goes upside down. Okay, wait, I have an idea. System gamed. Let's go. Alright, I love
Whoa. There's like a picture of somebody's Clover cosplay and they look exactly like Clover.
Ooh. Next person trapped in the game.
Ah.
And don't dress too close to him or else you'll get stuck into. Okay, so... What else we doing? I guess I can shade these guys first, too. The really shitty Cecil needs to be shaded. Here.
Don't call him shitty, he's fine the way he is.
He's a little shitty the way he is. It's okay. You will be good too one day, Cecil. Believe in yourself. Believe. There we go. And then I straight up don't know what goes on with his hair, actually. I'm gonna give up and just do this. Probably does something like this. And maybe something like that, and there. Alright, shaded Cecil. And Tetra.
Tut, 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 tut.
I am a huge fan of Tetra. Tetra deserves more screen time. Especially in Phantom Hourglass. Kinda sucks that she gets sidelined for most of the game, really.
Does she have a hood, or does she just have like the neck thing? What is this article of clothing?
When the
Gotta love
articles
your
of clothing are
ambiguous
difficult.
articles of clothing.
Yeah.
Okay, it is like a full hood. Okay.
Gives me Pokemon vibes, that does. Where Ruby's hat is like either a hat or hair and no one quite knows which. Okay. A hastily shaded Tetra. And... oh, I didn't finish the hair. Whoops. There, we'll go with something like this. Okay, and now... and now... for Throne. What does Throne look like? I think I remember most of the details on Throne. I feel like I remember them. But I'm gonna find out that, like, I don't. Octopath characters are a bit easier because, you know, there's only 8 of them.
Only 8.
Well, 16 if we're counting, like, the originals and the new ones, I guess.
It's too many characters for me. I said as I drew.
Aren't there
9 characters? In
yeah, there's 9 characters in Zero Escape. You're being lied to, friends. Okay, I think
like 8. One of the guys gets killed off immediately.
oh,
so
true. Yeah.
It's 8. It's just another Octopath.
I wonder if that guy's ever gonna become important. I always thought that that guy was just gonna be the final, like, 0 or something, because, you know,
Maybe.
that's always how it works.
Oh, I have found out a little bit more about him, so
Okay.
not gonna spoil anything.
Okay, yeah. Don't spoil nothing if there is their stuff to spoil. Okay, yeah, I'm not really completely satisfied with the Tetra, but what's okay, we'll move on to the next thing.
That's the whole thing about
Throne.
casual drawing. You gotta not be satisfied and just move on.
No.
No.
I refuse.
Does Clover have green eyes? Oh man, her animation is adorable. There's this gif of her like just jumping.
Oh, really? Does Clover not have green eyes?
Clover does have green eyes.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Why? Because she's Clover.
Yeah, because she's Clover.
It's not her real name. It's just an
Yeah.
alias she chose.
But I mean, they're very clearly designed a little bit after their...
True.
Yeah. Throne's hair does something interesting.
I think today everyone's hair has been doing something interesting.
This is true. Maybe it's just because I'm drawing anime characters, I feel like, at this
It's
point.
interesting hair day.
It is interesting hair day. It's not as interesting as the others, too. Nope, my computer froze again. Let's pull it back up. No? What? Okay, am I online? No? Maybe? Dust, am I audible?
Yeah, but
Okay.
you're on the Discord call on my side.
Oh, true. Yeah. Okay, I guess it says it's there now, so I'm gonna believe it.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Let's put the Throne here-ish, and then I think it was something like And then it also covers one side of her face or something, because that's also... I seem live. Okay, that's good. It's good to seem live. I feel like both Therion and Throne, both the thieves from Octopath Traveler, cover one of their eyes with their hair. But I don't quite remember.
Very edgy, thiefy thing to do.
It is a very edgy, thiefy thing to do, actually. And in Therion's case, he is a very edgy thief. Throne is surprisingly less edgy than you would expect from her appearance. She shows up and she's like, you know, got them giant tits and that, you know, sketchy looking outfit, and you're like, heck yeah, that's one sexy thief. But then, yeah, she turns out to be a rather, you know, well, I guess she ends up in edgy circumstances, but it's not her fault, I guess. Do you call a character edgy if they just end up in edgy circumstances? Yeah, like, I mean...
Well, in fiction, I do think you would call that edgy because a writer is deliberately putting them in an edgy scenario. I don't know. Maybe their personality isn't, but their, you know, the character that they turn into is.
Like, she's like a pretty decently wholesome person who's just not having a good time right now, you know, like... the world is after her. Yeah, I have drawn Throne at this point, like, what, 3 or 4 times? But I always forget something.
It'd always be like that.
Yeah. And she never quite looks perfect, either. I feel like there's always something missing. It's a difficult hairstyle. Something like this? Yeah. How does this part even cover her hair? Or how does this part of her hair even cover her face, is what I meant to say. Like, how does she keep it there? Do people ever see through it? I always wonder the same thing about Sanji in One Piece. Like, he's got, like, a little piece of his hair covering his face. How does it stay there?
It's glued.
It seems difficult for it to stay there, you know?
It's glued.
It's glued.
Obviously.
I'd like to imagine that Sanji just goes around, oh, Yura V Art, thank you for the follow, heck yeah. Welcome to the infantry. I like to imagine that these characters with one side of their hair covering their face just, like, either it's glue or pins or whatever it is, you know?
It's a lot of time in the makeup room.
Yeah. And, like, the other thing is, so, Therion, when you meet him in Octopath 1, eventually he speaks about why part of his hair is covering his face. So it turns out that, like, I think he's got, or actually, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. This was just like a headcanon. I'm not even sure at this point. It's been 4 years since I played the game, and I don't remember if this is canon or not. But it is generally accepted amongst the fan community that Therion lost one eye during a specific... So one character pushed him off a cliff, and he fell and nearly died. People assume that somehow he lost an eye in the process. So that makes sense, and he covers one eye because of it. Fair. Why does Throne cover an eye? She's a thief. Doesn't she need to see and stuff? Like, that sounds important. I mean, Therion's a thief too, but, like, you know, he doesn't have a choice.
It's her pirate's eye. It's always adjusted to the dark.
Oh, wait, actually, I think that might be it. I would believe that. She's, as I said, like, in very edgy circumstances. So, like, part of the guild called the Black Snakes, and she's trying to escape because you know, they're forcing her to murder people and shit because she's, like, an assassin. So it makes sense that she would need to see in the dark, actually. Wait, isn't, oh, her magic type is also darkness, so yeah, I guess it's fair. She keeps one side of her face covered so that her eye can see in the dark. Understandable. After all this time, I think we figured it out. Hey, thank you for the raid, Yura.
Hello, Yura.
Welcome, people. We are doing sketches from memory today. Of random characters from random series. Of which the first one that has been asked was Cecil from Ghost Trick over here. We've got a Tetra going on and a Problem Sleuth. All wonderful characters. We're not gonna look at the cursed drawings corner over there. We're just gonna ignore the shit out of that.
Just refuse to acknowledge it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't exist. You see nothing over there. That's, It's a, you know the Simba meme, like the Lion King thing, you know, like what is that
yes,
dark area over there? Yeah, that's the cursed drawings corner. We don't go there. We rule over the land of only good drawings. Yeah, hi to you. Were you guys drawing something? What was going on in that corner? Drawing anything fun today? So many fun things to draw, so little time. Japanese wallet, thank you for the follow. What a great name. I love that.
Japanese wallet.
Japanese wallet. Heckin' love it. Okay, let's give her some lips.
Yen inside?
Yeah, are there yen inside? This is important. We need to know. I'm kidding, of course. Here. What kind of nose should I go for today? I'm trying to remember what Throne's nose looked like. Does she have a pointy nose? She probably does. She's probably that type of girl. Yes, there are yen inside. Heck yeah. I recently visited Japan, and so I guess it's not recent. I guess it was a few months ago now. Wow. Feels like recently. So my wallet still does have yen in it, actually.
Nice.
I don't know why, because there's really nothing I can do with this yen here, but
my wallet does constantly have like foreign currency in it.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
Just don't take it out.
It's not important, you know? Like, what am I doing with it? But it's there. Okay, here. I'll go ahead and draw the eye. This was, how's my stream going? Stream's going well today. Heck yeah. Been drawing them requests and shit. If anyone's got a request, by the oh, this eye is in the wrong place. If anyone's got a request, by the way, I am taking requests. However, this is from memory, so you have to tell me someone I know. You can go ahead and so the things I know is let's see, what have I played? I've played on stream Octopath, Zelda, Fire Emblem, Live Alive, Triangle Strategy. I think that's it. Okay, that's the worst eye I've ever seen. We're gonna ignore the echoes of the eye. I'm gonna go like this, and then she's probably like looking out to the side, you know? Oh, whoops. Here. And then I'm gonna put that eye in the right place. That's the hardest part, especially without eyebrows. You can't really judge. Here.
Clover kind of looks like if you made like an ice cream sundae.
An ice cream sundae.
She looks like a chocolate and strawberry sundae.
Oh, you're kind of right.
She's got a lot of like striped designs.
You're kind of right. That's fair. Very cute model, BT. Thank you, thank you. I did draw it and rig it myself. This is a self-made model. I am still proud of the fact that I used only the free versions of all softwares.
It was impressive.
It was, yeah, I used the shit out of every single, you know, warp parameter and stuff I was given. It's literally, I used them to the max. I could not add anything more to this model if I wanted to without going past the free version. Okay. What else has Throne got on her? Other than the giant tits. Because we all know that's what we're here for.
They're actually not tits. She's hiding giant money bags in her chest.
That sounds like something Nami from One Piece would do, so... So you're valid. You're completely valid. Love it. Actually, does Throne even have money? In the game Octopath Traveler, Throne is not... She's not rich, really. Despite being in a thieves gang, you would expect she'd be a bit richer than she is. I think she's mostly an assassin. She gets used to kind of wipe out people, you know? Clean the trash from the gutters, so to speak. Which is very cool, but it doesn't really lead to you being the richest person in the nation, you know? Alright.
So, I forgot to put Lynn on the screen.
Oh, how dare you!
I know, your little avatar that like...
Gasp! Wait, is yours on my screen? Hold on. It is on the screen. Heck yeah.
Damn it. Tiny dog... I really gotta learn how to draw clothing like you were super good at it. I am actually not good at drawing clothing.
You're pretty good at drawing clothing.
Yeah. I'm good at shading until it looks right.
Hey.
But, like, I feel like I don't get the basic construction of a lot of clothing, which is kind of hard for me.
That's fair.
I'm better than I used to be, for sure, but...
Hydrate for me, why thank you?
Still hard.
Huh. Water is always good. Haven't slept since yesterday. I need some sleep. See, that could be both good and bad.
Go to sleep.
Like, no, but like, Have you not slept since yesterday night and you're now waking up and like now it's fine, or is it like I haven't slept yesterday and I haven't slept today and I'm running on fumes? Like which one, you know? Like
I feel like if they're telling you that, it's probably the bad
that's
version.
true. I should assume
You
the
go to
worst.
sleep.
Oh no, Yura, go to sleep. Go to sleep. There's a character in this game, in Octopath Traveler, who knocks people out. Actually, Throne is one of them. Throne knocks people out, so... So
let me knock you out.
good night. Okay, I feel like there's something missing from this Throne, but we are drawing from memory, so I can't look it up. God damn it. Ugh. What is this? I can't figure out what it is I'm missing. There's a detail missing. Okay, whatever. I'm going on to the tits. Let's go.
She says she's going on to the tits.
It might be the fact that Throne just doesn't smile. I think that might be it. Here, let's make her not.
Smiling?
Yeah, I gave her like a light smile, but we'll tone it down a bit. Okay, now she looks more serious. Also, the music stopped. That's a problem. Your blood runs within your blood earlier. You coffee. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, I get that. I actually I have a really low caffeine tolerance. So like.
I do too, actually.
it's kind of sad, isn't it? Like I drink like one boba and I can't go to sleep. It sucks. Like I would want.
Actually, okay.
Yeah, I think I have a slightly better tolerance than you, Dust. But
well, my thing is
did the music stop again?
Caffeine doesn't stop me from sleeping because my sleep stat is like way greater than like I can sleep under any circumstances. But if I'm at any waking hour and I drink a lot of caffeine, I get hella anxiety.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's just like anxiety inducing. It doesn't keep me from sleeping though, because my sleep instinct is powerful.
That's impressive. Yeah, for me it's like I look the same, I'll act the same, but I will be freaking just dead. Like I cannot sleep and I'll be so tired too, it really sucks. But then like you know, sometimes I'm like I really just want to drink some tea because I like the taste of it, but then Also, I think I'm F4T. That's such a great name. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Linfantry.
I think what?
I think I'm F4T, and then you mean like F4, like the like the number 40, or is it like the keyboard? Because I'm thinking keyboard here, like the key, like F4, like you could press Alt F4. You know what I mean? Okay, here we'll do this. We'll do that. It's actually fat. Okay, I actually would not have guessed that.
oh, yeah.
Lead speak, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we do know our lead speak. Hey. Good times in the lead speak ages. Remember when lead speak was a thing, folks? Remember? I still remember. I loved lead speak back in the day.
I was on the internet when lead speak was a thing.
That's true. I feel like, did I guess I was vaguely, I think I hit the end of the lead speak era, maybe.
Yeah.
I was on the internet earlier than I should have been, probably. Maybe. Potentially. Then again, I also didn't know about the internet for quite a long while, so... Could be anything, really. Either way, welcome. Welcome indeed. We welcome all keyboard keys and body types to this stream. Alright. I do still think there's something wrong with this drawing of Throne, and I can't figure out what it is, and I can't look at it because we're doing this from memory. Ah! Okay, fine. Does she have a bit of hair here, maybe? Here, I'll give her a little bit more hair here. But yeah, I am also taking requests, so if you would like to request anything from... But it has to be something I know because we're doing from memory. I mean, I guess you could just...
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm not drawing... We already drew... We drew Sonk the Hedge. That's all you're getting today. We drew Sonk the Hedge. Come on. You can't be mad at Sonk the Hedge. Look at him. He demands death. He's stuck in this life, eternally void. And then Throne not only has giant tits, she also wears a very low cleavage dress. I think that's how she murders people, really. It's like... You just kind of approach them. No.
I swoop too?
Although
Sorry.
that would be one way of going across it. No, just distracting them, you know? They won't see it coming if they're looking elsewhere, you know?
I like the other one better.
Yeah, that would be difficult to accomplish though, really. Like if you've got a knife in hand, you know, you might as well use it.
What the snoo snoo?
Ah, yes, good times. Alright, I'll do something like this. Heck it. And there is it's gonna bother me that something is wrong with this face.
How about you can look it up, but you can't change your drawing anymore?
No. Never. That sounds torturous. Here, maybe I'll fix the neck a little bit, maybe? I guess that
Speaking
kinda
of
helps.
necks, I just
Speaking of
realized
necks.
while drawing this clover that
Yeah.
what makes my drawings, like what makes it hard for me to emulate like a more anime-esque style is I draw my necks thick, like anatomically accurately, but animal characters and a lot of cartoon characters have really skinny necks.
Yes,
you
this
know?
is true.
Yeah, I just realized that, like,
But then
that's
again-
what makes this head weird.
Okay, you know what? Now that I think about it, actually, the characters in Zero Escape are very One Piece, right? Which means they probably have even thinner necks and strange proportions. So you might be completely right about that. Oh, now that I think about it, you're totally right about that.
Yeah, they got them thin necks.
Them thinnest of necks. And then also the giant tits. You know, you can't forget both of those. Tiny Dog, heck yeah, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Linfantry. Always glad to have people from the Rocket crew over here, and vice versa, by the way. Go check out Dust_Rabbit. She's very cool. You're hearing her on stream right now. I think
like.
that's what I sound. You have a sound bite too. Look at that. You got extra stuff going on.
I come with very many sound bites.
I stream art on Mondays, I stream tactical stuff on most days, and I also play Octopath Traveler. So if you're into gacha games, I'm playing COTC right now. It's the Octopath gacha game. I'll be playing
Are you
that on
still streaming
Wednesdays.
that?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
so they're finally doing the Triangle Strategy collab, and I am so hyped.
Oh, okay.
I am so heckin' hyped. So if you like some strategy games, check out Tuesday. If you like gacha, I'll be there playing it on Wednesday. Okay, I feel like this is something like what Throne has, but I don't actually remember anymore. Something like this. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much. I feel like I've spent too much time on Throne already here. This is supposed to be a quick drawing. Yeah. There. Alright, Throne. I've played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Of course I have. I am a huge Zelda fan. I've played almost every Zelda game. I am missing 2.5. Yeah, I'm missing 2.5 Zelda games because I'm in the middle of Oracle of Ages now. I had to take a quick break to play COTC because they're doing a Triangle Strategy collab. I can't. But I have finished Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, so characters from that are on the radar for doing memory drawings. If you have any requests, I will take them. However, you must remember that I may mess people up. There's some TOTK exclusive characters, actually. There's Taro. That's a guy. Don't request Taro. I've forgotten everything about him. He looked cool, though. I ship him and Paya. Here. All right, this is enough Throne. Oh, I didn't shade the Throne. Okay, we gotta shade the Throne. Hold on. She's Throne. She lives in the shade. Come on, she's edgy. Here.
Didn't you just make the case that she wasn't edgy?
That's true. She's a wholesome person in very edgy circumstances.
She's stuck in the edge, on the edge.
She lives on the edge. This is true. Sarah Noah. Oh, that's a fun one. Oh, heckin' Sarah Noah. Oh no, do I remember Sarah Noah? Oh shit, I probably don't. I'm gonna fail Sarah Noah. It's gonna be so bad. Draw Beetle. Ooh.
Character design is pretty generic, but
It's pretty generic,
Yeah,
but
I'm
like,
wrong.
I remember some things like so I've drawn Sarah Noah a grand total of 3 or 4 times actually.
Really
So I remember a bit. Yeah, he's got like a quilted coat, I think, but I don't remember as much. And he's got like a fur thing, because that's the Wolforts all have like that fur aesthetic.
Right,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Okay, let me just... Beetle from Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. He doesn't look much different, to be honest, in all his games. He's got the same vibe to him the whole way through, really. But you've got a point. He does look somewhat different. And I will give it a shot. Yeah, Beetle. Wow, that's a fun one, because I don't think I remember Beetle, despite him being in... I've played all the games that Beetle is in. So I've seen every appearance of Beetle across the timeline. He's in Skyward Sword. He shows up in Wind Waker. He's there in Phantom Hourglass. Despite it being an alternate universe, Beetle is still there. It's great. He never leaves. From the first game to the last game. From eternity to beyond. Beetle will always be alive. I love the repeated character appearances in Zelda too, because like, you're like, okay, like fine, I can accept that Link and Zelda reincarnate across the series, and like so does Ganon, right? Like understandable, I got that, have a nice day. But then again, like, so Impa shows up, you know? Beetle's still around. Heck, there's even multiple Malins. Like Malin from Ocarina of Time is also in Minish Cap. She's a different Malin, she's just been there. Okay, I feel like I feel like I said ages ago, I was like, I'm gonna stop drawing Throne A, but I'm still drawing Throne A. I can't stop drawing Throne A. She's too hot. Wait. Okay, there. That's enough Throne A, right? That's probably fine. Oh, I didn't shade her boobs. Never mind. Wait.
Gotta give the boobs that contrast.
True. There we go. Close enough. Oh, it's a little wonky now. Ugh, okay, whatever. Here, we're just gonna accept that this is the way it is, okay? Not everyone can have a perfect chest. Does he have a massive backpack other than Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom? He shows up in different ways each time. So in Skyward Sword, he has like a giant shop thing, like he bikes to keep it in the air. Like he just furiously pedaling. Yeah. In Skyward Sword,
Okay.
Beetle has this giant floating shop that is powered by his biking. So he's sitting behind the counter selling you things, and he's also just biking furiously.
Cool.
So he never gets off the bike, so you don't actually, like, he doesn't have a backpack, I think. Like, because he doesn't, I don't think you see him off the bike. In Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass, he's got a ship, obviously. And then in Breath of the Wild, because you spend the whole game walking, he's got a backpack. So I don't think he does have a, I don't think he has a backpack. Yeah, he gets angry at how heavy you are, and if you try to, if I remember properly, if you try to leave without buying anything, he's like, are you freaking kidding me? I've been biking you up here this whole time. Get out. And then he drops you. Okay, I will stop drawing Throne A. I'll stop. Okay, I'm just going to make her head a bit smaller, but then I'll stop. Close enough. Alright, whatever. This is the Throne A. So what next? Beetle. Okay. Oh, so I'm gonna change the tetra a little bit. Beetle, though. What does Beetle even look like? I gotta like brainstorm Beetle's appearance. Does he... Don't tell me. I'm gonna do my best. It's gonna be real shitty. Also, I think I wrecked the tetra a little bit more. It's okay, we'll bring it back. Close enough. Alright, he's got a face. And he definitely has brown hair. And I remember the vaguely triangular nose. So... it's like a kind of long face, right? And his nose is like straight up just like a weird trapezoidish thing, isn't it? Does he have circly eyes, I guess? Oh my gosh, I don't remember Beetle at all. I called that I was gonna fail this. Yeah, this just looks really creepy. This looks like an Over the Garden Wall character, but like done badly. Heck. Heck. This is the shittiest Beetle you've ever seen. Does he have hair? Who knows? He has a silly face. Yeah, I can like I can vaguely picture it in my mind, but not well enough to draw. So we're gonna do like cursed drawing style instead. This is all we're getting today.
Curses.
Curses, curses. He probably has giant ears. Like, this just seems like a thing that Beetle would have. I don't even know if he does, but like, I feel like his ears are probably large. I don't know what his hair looks like. I have no idea. And he has freckles, I know that. And then like... Here, and then like this, and then like that, and then, oh gosh. Does he have shorter hair? Maybe he has shorter hair? I feel like he doesn't have as much hair as I've given him. Right, and then like... Oh, I'm so missing. Like, I know this isn't Beetle, but I have no idea what I'm missing. I also have no idea what I've got wrong. I'm sure I've gotten many things wrong. This is hilarious. Okay, wait, maybe... Okay, really skinny neck. This looks nothing like Beetle. This looks really terrible. Okay, here. And then, you know, this sort of thing. We're gonna shade it in while we're going. He's got brown hair, so we'll shade the whole thing in. I know that. Close enough, you know? This is basically all we're getting here. I believe in the Beetle that believes in me, okay? I believe so hard. Vegernox, hey, thank you for the sub. Yo, welcome to the Linfantry again. How's it going? I hope you've been doing well. Today I'm doing requests, specifically requests by memory. So you can request any character that I know and I will do my best to draw them. And by do my best, I mean please get ready for the shittiest, most cursed drawings you've ever seen. This is supposed to be Beetle, but like, I mean, I know it isn't. Like, I know for sure. I know he has freckles at least. If I'm wrong about that, I'll be very, very surprised. Okay, here. This is looking a little bit more Wind Waker-ish, but at this point, I've got to take what I can get. What else does Beetle have? I know he has the giant backpack. Doesn't he have, like, lips? Does he have lips? I feel like Beetle may have lips. Frick. Okay, here.
People have lips, but...
Okay, but like, you know, like lips, like visible ones. I'm gonna give him a feather behind his ear just to mark the fact that he's a merchant, because otherwise... Here. This is not Beetle, but he deserves this, okay? He deserves the Octopath sign of being a merchant.
Crossover.
Crossover. Crossover. It's gonna be a really shitty feather too, because I'm not spending time on it. Yeah, so feel free to add something to the request pile. Right now, the request pile has Serenoa on it, I believe. Octo... Merchant. Feather. And I have played games from Zelda, Ace Attorney, Fire Emblem, Triangle Strategy, Octopath Traveler. Any characters from those are indeed allowed. And I will do my best. Or as Nino from Fire Emblem would say, I'll do my best. Why is this arrow not pointing at the feather? I wasn't thinking when I drew that. Think about the first time you saw Beetle and the first thing you noticed about him after the backpack. Well, I first saw him in, like 15 years ago when I played Phantom Hourglass, so that doesn't help. I don't remember anymore. He didn't have a backpack back then. He was just this weird freaking guy on a ship. I didn't even know he was special. LMAO fair. No, but the thing is, I've seen him across the series so many times. This is not what he looks like. I am 100% sure. Gosh, freaking hell. Okay, here, he probably has a vest or something. I don't think he wears proper clothing. Like, I don't think he has more than just a vest on. This is gonna be the shitty. Simeon from Octo 1. Oh, that's fun. I actually do think, okay, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. I remember vague bits of Simeon. I've never drawn Simeon though, so that's a fun one. Wow, that's a real fun one. Is Simeon your favorite character, Vedrinox? Is Simeon your favorite character? Tisk tisk, Vetronox. No, I'm kidding. This man's great. I love him. Here. This is gonna be the cursed. We can't do more than this. This is it. Here. Purchase. Rupees, please. I like villains, don't hate. I cannot judge you because Vetronox, my favorite character from Octopath 1 is Earhart. So like, I can't be mad. Okay, we got the shittiest beetle we've ever seen. Here, actually, I'll give him a backpack here. I know his backpack is like beetle-ish, but I actually don't know what beetles look like either, so this doesn't help. Something like this, right? Here. It's kind of beetle-ish. And then he's like holding the backpack straps here. There. This is the worst. This is the absolute worst. God damn, I literally don't know what beetle looks like is what we've learned from this discussion. Like, he's so unnoticeable that he's escaped my notice. I don't know, for the entire Zelda series, I've known this character for 15 years and I do not know what he looks like.
Well, you'll pay attention next time.
I will pay attention next time. Yeah, I'll start memorizing shit about him. Here, we'll put him in the cursed drawing section. You know what? He deserves this. He goes over here with Sonk the Hedge. All right. So, can't say the same for Tingle. I actually don't. Do I know? I might know a little bit of what Tingle looks like. I think I actually may remember some vague details of Tingle.
Tingle from memory.
Oh gosh, are we doing Tingle next? Okay. Well, first it was Serenoa too, right? Here, we'll do Serenoa. I'm gonna make it. I'll try to make it quick here. I'll use my quick brush.
It's not gonna be quick.
It's not gonna be
Already
quick.
calling it.
Frick. God damn it. Okay, here.
Okay, we have a clover. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm putting in a little bit more detail than I usually do. Very unlike me.
Very unlike me. Lol.
Yeah.
Here, I'll switch brushes.
Detail. What's that?
Detail. Detail good. Detail good.
Detail is fun. But like, if you do one thing in detail, then you gotta do everything in detail.
That's true. That is true. So Serenoa has like kind of normal-ish hair. And it's like definitely brownish black. And it's like kind of wavy-ish curly. Somewhere in the middle of those. He's a pretty generic protagonist, to be honest. Here. I guess I should do the rest with my quick pen at this point.
What's your quick pen? Why do you have a quick pen?
It's
Is
like
it with like smoothing?
no, it's like the opposite actually. It's the pen that or it's like the pen. Oh, okay. Camera died. Camera will be back soon. It's the pen that doesn't have gradient on it. So like I have a soft pen and I have like a hard pen. I use the hard pen if I'm trying to go fast.
Oh, okay.
Here. I'll do more hair and then like, well, I think he wears like a coat sort of thing too, but then over it is like a fur thing. This is a fur thing here. And then, he has there's like a circle with the logo on it somewhere. I don't know where it is, so I'm just gonna put it on his chest like this. Bam. And I also don't remember the Wolfert logo. Does he even have that? I don't remember. Maybe this is Huette's design that I'm mixing up, but I don't care. Here, it's just gonna have a triangle on it because he's from Triangle Strategy. And then this is like a wolf pelt or something, I think. Here. Okay, quick style Serenoa. Yeah. Oh wait, frick. I forgot sideburns.
Oh, thanks, tiny dog.
There we go.
Your compliment means a lot to me.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go look at this Clover artwork. Oh, it's gone. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Camera really died. Camera actually died. We'll bring it back. Give it like a few seconds. It'll reappear. You must believe in it.
Believe in the camera that believes in you. Oh, actually, man, the colors look better on my iPad than they do on the computer.
Just use the select and recolor thing.
I guess I could, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. And then we just switch this page real quick, and then we go back to here, and then we click the buttons, and then it all works out. It didn't work. Damn.
What is happening?
And then it all works out. Let's go. Alright, nice. Okay, Serenoa done. Oh wait, I should color him. Here, I'll do quick shading. Like not actual colors, just quick shading. Here.
Dorito Wars.
Dorito Wars! Dust was the one who suggested that name for the people who were there for
True.
the Triangle Strategy streams.
All
Back in the
right,
olden
Clover.
days.
Now to draw a snack.
Solid snack. It died again!
Solid snack.
Why? Okay, let me delete some programs and make sure this thing is working well. Hold on.
There have been solid snack references throughout my stream of this game.
Oh, actually.
not in the game itself, but there is a
Oh.
moment that harkens very much back to a solid snack.
Oh, okay. Okay. I personally have not played the games of the SNEC,
But you know the memes though.
but I know some of the memes, and I think I may actually even potentially know the most popular meme, which is probably what you're referencing.
Yes, yeah, it is that.
Did the clap of your ass cheeks alert the guards? Because that's actually what I was thinking of.
No, not that one.
You haven't heard that one. That's a good one. Oh, you should look it up. It's hilarious.
What the fuck?
Wait,
I
you
didn't
seriously
even
haven't
know
heard
that
this
was
one?
a thing. No,
Oh my gosh, we
no.
gotta... Someone educate Dust. Someone who's watching Dust stream.
Somebody put on my meme.
Someone go to Dust
channel.
_rabbit. Yeah. Someone go there right now and educate Dust.
I've never heard of this before.
It's
but-
hilarious. It's the best meme from the series.
Okay, okay. I was thinking of snake, but you know.
Oh, I actually don't know that one. Wow, okay. Apparently we just know different memes. Wait, what is that?
It's just
It's just a meme of someone saying snake?
yeah.
Oh.
When you're discovered.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I haven't...
Snake.
I have not indeed heard that.
What?
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. Hey, say hello to Lonely Screen, my friend. Let's go. It has decided to cover up the drawing. It does not want you to see. Will we stand for this? No, we will not. We will press more buttons and get it to work. It has decided, but it will not decide longer. Yeah, exactly. See, Vedrinox knows the meme. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. That's the meme. It's a good meme. It's my favorite.
Okay.
I don't usually actually go for that type of humor, but for some reason, that specific meme,
Not,
I think
I don't either, but that's hilarious.
yeah, it might have been the context in which it was used or something, because it was hilarious the
Okay.
first time I saw it, and it continues being hilarious. It might also be because it was associated with Smash to me.
Ah.
Okay, apparently my model is just deciding to, or it's not my model, it's the Let's View thing, the program that sends the model camera info across the screen. Freaking.
Alright. Freaking Clover. Okay.
Here.
Let's draw a snack.
8, 1, 8, 5. Okay, there. And now we will press start and it will work. Okay, I just took a screenshot. Why? I don't know. Did it work? It did not work. Oh, it worked. Let's go. Okay, wait. Now one more step. And it will exist. And all things will be true and real. Yeah! Alright, I'm back. I'm live, folks. Welcome. Welcome.
Did you do it?
I did it.
Did you
I
make
exist.
the technology work it?
Is it any wonder people these days are scared of technology? Technology! You haven't seen that meme either, have you?
No.
It's a good meme! It's a good meme. That one's an old YouTube video, I believe, where someone is like, it's like, you know, one of those British announcers, you know, doing like a documentary or
Okay.
something. And they're like, is it any wonder people these days are scared of technology? And then they're like, the video for this is just, there's like a woman walking around the street or something, like just a normal person. And then a guy jumps out from behind a corner shouting, technology, with a giant sign saying technology on it. And the girl goes, oh my God, and like backs up, you know, because... Is perfect. It ain't a stream if there ain't no scuff. Heck yeah. We out here in Lynn's realms thrive on ambiguity. just like they ask for in all of the interviews.
What interviews?
Behavioral interviews? Oh, and like both in the club that I was in college and like in the job that I work for and like multiple companies I've been at. There's always a thing like, does this candidate enjoy difficult problems and and like work well with less constraints and stuff? Yeah, that's the thing I'm talking about.
Who enjoys difficult problems?
I mean, you and I are both playing games on the hardest
Actually,
difficulties for like fun.
I guess we're both kind of like challenge masochists, but like, that's not what I mean.
Bruh, the hypocrisy is off the charts with that one. All right, okay, there's your Serenoa, done. Yeah, he's Serenoa-ing.
Speaking of difficult games,
wait, actually, you know what? I have an idea.
Recently, I noticed that my Rain World data got wiped for some reason.
What?
It was very sad.
Oh no!
I lost my Rain World play
oh no!
data. Yeah,
what?
That was a hard game to beat, but I'm gonna beat it again.
That's really sad. I actually, back when I was playing Fire Emblem Awakening, I lost my data for Fire Emblem Awakening, and actually this was my fault. I saved over it. I saved over it on accident. I was trying to start like a new Lunatic Plus, and I went right over the old save, and I was so sad.
Honestly,
so I understand the feel.
Too.
Oh.
I was trying to like transfer files. Maybe I messed it up at some point, although I don't really know where. I don't know. It just had disappeared.
Oh no. Yeah, I still remember where I was when I lost my Awakening file. I was in an airport and I was sitting there just trying to start a new game, you know, for the beginning of the flight, and then bam, it's all gone.
Well, at least you had something to do for the remainder of that flight.
I actually played a different game. I couldn't deal.
Oh no!
I was like, no! At least, to be fair, I had finished everything I really wanted to on that one.
Okay. Can you not New Game Plus without, or...
You can. It's so I created a new game and then I accidentally saved over my old game instead of, you know, saving in a new game slot.
I see.
Yeah, this was my fault. All right, here we'll move Serenoa off to the corner, and then what was next on the list? Simeon?
Sonic the Hedgehog? Oh.
No, it's not Sonic the Hedgehog. There will be no sonks. There will be no more sonks in this household, only stonks, and they will always be rising. Let's move everybody over a bit so we have more space. Hold on. We got our mad lad Cecil. Yeah.
Mad.
What would Cecil say? Give me a quote to put on him. Here, I would put something on Throne A2. Here.
The cat or the person?
The person.
Oh, he's kind of snarky, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I know what Throne A would say. Kill every last one of them. She's not that edgy. She wouldn't actually say that. But listen. Here. Okay. Sepulchritude. Yeah. I should give him the quill pen too if we're gonna go Sepulchritude. Here.
Is it a quill pen? Isn't it like a typewriter thing?
What? Really? I thought his thing was like the ancient Greece, you know, laurel, and then like a quill pen.
Yeah, he has a laurel. Doesn't he like load a typewriter into his gun or something? I can't remember.
Does he? That's great.
He has a typewriter gun, I think. That's what I remember.
Here, I'll just draw ghost in bubble letters because I can't think of anything else.
Ghost?
Ghost. Ghost.
Right. I realized after drawing Clover that I completely fucked up the color scheme. I cannot draw Snake with these colors. So
Why?
It'll just be a highly stylized version.
Hey.
It's like Snake is so pale and he's blue and like light yellow. And...
Wait, why not just, you know, use those colors too? You can definitely draw in like a blue, yellow, red, and like maybe do like green accents if you have to, but...
No.
No?
No. Because I'm doing like a playing card kind of design, so I want it to be primarily red and black.
Gotcha.
And Clover's design works great with that because she is red and black. But
well, maybe just go for like
opposite.
color the whole thing in red and do like the white and black part for Snake, maybe?
What?
Like color the whole thing in red and do like the do like negative space for Snake or something.
Ooh. That I don't have enough colors for that, I don't think.
That's fair. You could do gradients between the colors you already have if you have to, right?
Oh. Not acceptable.
Gradients, gradients,
I cannot
gradients.
add more colors.
No.
Okay. My playlist has auto-played Hollow Knight, so now we're listening to Hollow Knight music. Deal with it.
Nice.
Hollow
Okay,
Knight does have some
Simeon.
nice music.
Simeon, though. What the hell does Simeon look like? Okay, I think I kind of know Simeon. I think I have a vague idea of a Simeon.
Simeon.
Yeah, it's Simon but with an E in the middle.
Like Simeon?
That could be it. But if I think the word simian, I think of monkey-like, which is, you know, the actual English word, like Simian. So I've been pronouncing it Simeon in my head. Yeah. Alright, how the heck in Simeon? He's like a pretty boy.
Everyone's a pretty boy.
He's a pretty boy with long purple hair in a braid, if I remember properly.
Purple hair in a braid.
Yes. Long lavender hair. And then what else? But he's like, you know, he's got that look to him. The sketch look.
Sketch look.
Yeah, we gotta...
I'm also drawing this person in my head as you're drawing. I don't know who this person is.
Yeah, exactly. You'll have your own mental image, I'm sure. Simeon could probably...
It's been ages since I've listened to Hollow Knight.
Ah. Yeah, I've put on like, I think these are Octopath mixes, so if anyone has any Octopath recommendations, soundtrack I mean, I'll put those on. He doesn't even look like a guy really, he looks more like a girl, I think, but...
Everyone looks more like a girl.
He's a pretty boy, you know?
Oh, Aaron, yeah, I do know the one thing that you brought up, this is true. And I did think about that, but... because we have this version of Clover, I want this version of Snake.
Ah, fair enough. Oh, by the way, if people here aren't currently on the Discord, we got one of those too. I just remembered off the blue. Here, let me put that on there. Yeah. Reach's
Go
keyboard.
on the Discord and have some educated discourse.
Discord. Join the Discord if you want to. If you type !Discord at any point, it'll show up.
If you type !Discord on my stream, it won't show up because I haven't fixed that still.
That's great. Oh shit, I forgot what the front of Simeon's head looks like. I know his hair is like in a ponytail, but like... Does he have bangs? Okay, I feel like it's something like... Something all cliche and anime-like. Bruh, I don't know. I'm gonna take a chance on this.
There's a car outside.
Actually, this might be a little too manly. I feel like he's more pretty boy than this. Well, whatever.
When your characters are too manly.
Give him a thicker neck. And just see what happens. Heck, I don't remember the front. Ugh.
You seem to be struggling today.
Hey, I got the Serenoa okay-ish. That looks like a Serenoa. Not that it's too difficult to draw something who looks vaguely like a Serenoa. I have no idea what Simeon wears, I just realized. So I'm gonna give him, like... this weird outfit. Something like this. Okay, this doesn't look like Simeon.
I believe in your weird outfit.
Whew. At the end of stream, I'm gonna look over all of these and I'm gonna be like, wow.
That's part of the fun of it.
That's part of the fun of it, I agree. That's why I love doing these memory drawing streams.
I love pies. I love pies and scarves and all kinds of neck accoutrement.
Ah, I agree. Maybe
I like
he's
wearing
like
them and I like
holding a
drawing
glass
them.
of wine. I feel like he was holding a glass of wine, wasn't he, Simeon? At some point? If not, he seems like the sort of guy who would.
Is his jacket flappy at all? Oh, it's actually like very stiff.
All right, there. And then he's gotta he's gotta be talking to Primrose.
Ah. This might have been not the best choice, because Clover is very, like, true to her actual color scheme, but Snake is so stylized.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always switch the
Fine.
colors around.
No!
Switch them.
I have committed.
I'm sure you'll make it work.
No.
Uh, ah. I'm replacing Simeon's chin.
Plastic surgery.
Does he have like sideburns or side bangs or anything? Damn, all I remember is the purple braid. I know he has a purple braid, but I literally don't remember anything else about him. Purple braid, smarmy look. That's it. I guess I'll finish this off. I'll give him like a bit more hair in the front and then we'll hope for the best
Oh
here.
god.
He's probably got anime hair, you know? Who doesn't?
He just got spoiled. Fuck!
Oh no!
I shouldn't have read the words on this page.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay,
It's
hopefully it
okay,
wasn't
it's
too bad.
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's fine.
Hopefully it wasn't too bad of a spoiler. What? The music stopped. The music realized that you got spoiled and decided to stop. Okay, it's back. Nice. Okay. Here, this will be the braid. This will be the braid we're waiting for. Okay,
Here
and...
comes the braid.
Doesn't he also have like a black hair tie? Shit, I vaguely remember a black hair tie. Okay, I don't know if he does or not, so... We're just gonna assume that this is what he looks like. I don't think this is what he looks like. I think we've 100% missed many, many details on the guy. The poor man. To be brought so low. This looks vaguely like someone screwed up Clavier from Ace Attorney and stuck him onto... Okay. And I'll just finish the shading up a little bit and then we'll kind of just go with that. All right. I've actually, I've also been playing Cadence of Hyrule recently, which, if you haven't heard of it before, it's a very good game. I highly recommend. It was made by the people who made Crypt of the Necrodancer, and they essentially got permission from the Zelda series to create a Zelda game in their, with their specific combat system, which is really fun. It's a rhythm game, but it's also an action game. It's like a rhythm action game where you do a bunch of normal adventure stuff like you would in a Zelda game, but you must do it to the beat of the song that's playing in the background. And I heckin' love it, so I've been I've been playing the DLC for that, and I'm honestly enjoying it so much. I might even play it on stream at one point, because it's just so fun. Only problem is playing it on stream is a little difficult, because there's a bit of lag, and in a game that's all about playing things to the rhythm, it's difficult. But in the future. Or if I can just learn to get good even without the lag, which is very difficult, but I can do it, probably.
You just pre-program a delay into your head.
The game actually does allow you to set a delay if you really need to, but
Oh.
but I mean the problem is like the enemies will move and then you have to move, right? So like okay, here. We've got our fancy Simeon. And then was there anything else? I think we might be done. I think that might be it. Is this it? Is this it? I need to rate these on like how accurate I think they are. I feel like the most accurate is probably gonna be Tetra because I've looked at her so many times. I've drawn her so many times at this point. The eyes are a bit wonky, but like here, I can actually fix that. I'll fix that a bit while I'm here.
Ooh, Snake has visible ears. That is.
That's a lie.
Actually-
Snakes don't have ears. Okay, there, I fixed the eyes. And then I'll also label these people so that if you have no idea what this is, because in some of these cases you really shouldn't have any idea what this is. Actually, we have space for one more too. Was there somebody? Did I miss someone? Oh, I missed Tingle. Oh, I did miss someone.
Tingle.
Do I want to draw Tingle?
Yeah.
No one ever wants to draw Tingle. Tingle just creeps up upon you.
No. Best Zelda character ever.
It's the worst Zelda character ever. I'm trying to find space to add. Like, I mean, there is space, but it's in different places. Here, maybe I'll put Simeon up here. Maybe not. Okay. What if I stick Tetra and Cecil over here? And
Man, I had
this
forgotten
is
how
kind of
good
space.
Hollow Knight music is.
Hollow Knight music is pretty good, and I haven't even heard much of it. Like, I already think it's good. Maybe if I turn the Tetra a little bit? Yeah. I can stick it in right there. Nice. Okay, Tingle. From memory, too. Oh, boy.
Best Zelda character in the world.
Okay, it's the shittiest hourglass you've seen. Wait. There we go. Okay. Tingle. Yeah, alright. What the frick does Tingle look like? What the frick? Okay, I think I vaguely actually know what Tingle looks like a little bit. So I remember the vague shape of Tingle because of the Tingle Tuner, which was a controller that you could buy, which I did not buy.
I did not know this was a thing.
Yeah, I think it's also a real thing. In the game Wind Waker, it's like an object in Wind Waker that you get, but they also
I
sold
see.
it.
I thought it was a.
No, I think they also sold it. Like, yeah.
Cool.
I feel like it was also sold. So he's got like, you know, ears, because he is Hylian somehow.
This is true.
And then he's got this. Doesn't he have like a head, like a pointy head?
Yes. Yeah.
Tingle isn't so
Whether
much a
it's like a
person.
hat.
He's more an experience. You're right, and I don't like it.
It's an experience.
I've never liked Tingle. From the beginning, when I first laid eyes on, I think Tingle's not in Phantom Hourglass. I think he is. He's in Wind Waker. He's in Majora's Mask for sure. He's probably in Ocarina of Time, but I don't remember Ocarina of Time as much. I don't think he made it into Twilight Princess because maybe he did. He would fit in. Everybody in Twilight Princess is wacky as frick. Dust knows. And despite not making it into Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, there are a bunch of islands named after Tingle and his brothers / slaves. Yeah, there's like in the east side of the continent, there are 4 islands. They're very high up off the ground, and they're named Tingle and David and so on and so forth. But they're not actually named that. Like the words are switched around, like the letters are switched around. Like instead of David Island, it's like Davdi Island or something. Okay, I straight up don't remember what Tingle looks like. He has like small eyes, I remember this. But I don't remember what they look like. And then does he have like a kind of red nose? Like his nose is just red.
He does have like a super red nose.
And then he's also got like swirls on his cheeks, maybe?
Yeah. I think so.
And then he has something that makes him very clearly an old man. Is it like a goatee?
Ooh, you know what?
I think it's a goatee.
That might be so.
I think he's got a goatee, yeah.
You remember way more than I do.
But I don't. I'm definitely still missing things. What does his mouth look like? Does he have a mustache? No, right? Does he? Maybe he has like a very small mustache, like a kind of.
I keep feeling like he has like a 3-point stash, like a.
I think it's like a triangle.
A mustache and a goatee.
Oh yeah. No, I agree. I think it's like a very small mustache, like maybe with like lines almost. What do his eyes look like? I don't know. Here, this is the tingle. And everybody knows what tingle says. It's Kulu Limpa, so I will write that on top. I've never understood it. I also don't know how to spell it. There's usually confetti associated with it too. Like the guy just, you know, has a flair for production that I gotta say, at least if you have to give him anything, I'll credit him for that. Okay, there's the tingle. Okay, hold on. He has a small red backpack and a like green bodysuit with a. Oh gosh, why do I remember all of this about Tingle? I'm pretty sure this is correct. But I don't remember his body shape, so.
His body shape is like.
His body shape is like small adult
human.
man. Yeah.
Doesn't he have like stumps for like basically just tapered stumps for arms and legs?
To be fair, everybody in Wind Waker has tapered stumps for arms and legs. I don't think he's special.
True, but
I don't think he's special on that front. And then he has small arms, like just tiny arms. Oh, you know what I realized? Tingle is the Kikwees personified. The Kikwees from Skyward Sword. If anyone remembers them, they're the most annoying Zelda race. Some people say they're cute, but those people are lying. There. Then the small red backpack. And then the yellow orangish yellow underwear that he wears outside of his
He wears underwear outside of the.
Yes, I do remember that there's like an orangish brown underwear thing that may or may not have gone on outside his outfit.
I don't remember this.
And then the legs progress on from there. I think he thinks he's kind of Superman-ish. Like, I think that's what he's trying to be. It may or may not be working for him. I won't judge. To each their own. It's great because Tingle also, in every game he shows up in, is also a genius cartographer. Like, he's a smart man that could be making a living doing things. It's just that he's always wished to be a fairy, and you know, that's his dream. So I guess you once again have to give him credit for pursuing his dream. I feel like in Majora's Mask, he actually says something about like his father wanting him to like do something else or something like that. I don't actually remember, but I feel like one of the Tingles says something about having a different path in life and then just deciding to like go off and be a fairy.
Tingle is a role model and an icon.
Surprisingly large numbers of people love Tingle, by the way. Like, I think he is a well-liked character.
Tingle would have like a literal cult following.
He has a cult following, I'm sure. Does he have the proper link belt?
The Diet Coke of Zelda.
I think he does have a link belt. I think it's like this. You know what? I'm gonna look at this drawing afterwards, and we're gonna realize that Tingle is the most accurate drawing I've done, and I'm just gonna die inside.
I mean,
I think he has like a link belt.
To be fair, Tingle is a very strong.
He makes an impression.
Yeah, like.
Whereas Beetle is the opposite. Beetle makes no impression. I cannot remember Beetle. And I'm just sitting here listing details of Tingle. That may be wrong, actually. I guess we'll find out. But here. Okay, there's the Tingle. He's Kulu limping in the corner. He's doing things. I've got enough space for like maybe one or two more small things, but they have to be small. So what are we doing? What do I feel like drawing today?
Clover from 999.
Who? Oh, Clover.
Clover.
Okay. From seeing her for like maybe an hour max. Yeah, sure. Maybe twice in that hour too. Here, I'll do a small Clover. I know she's like got pink hair and does she have headphones or something?
Yeah, she has like earmuffs.
Earmuffs, okay, yeah. And then like her hair goes in front of her face and she's got pigtails, right?
Yes. She's got like big bushy pigtails.
Oh, bushy pigtails. Okay, I'll make them bushier. Here. And she was like very sad when I saw her. So
Oh yeah, Clover's like depressed for the latter half of the...
that's fair. I'm not gonna judge. I think she's got shit going on. Here. And then earmuffs. Really shitty earmuffs. Let's go. My brother is gone? Dead?
Dead.
Dead. Alright, there. Top tier Clover.
Should I do the... This is always a dilemma. If a character has, like, light-colored hair, should I make their eyelashes and eyebrows light too, or do I make them dark?
Ah, you can choose usually. Like, if they have thick eyebrows, I'll make them light, but if they have thin eyebrows, then I don't bother and just make them dark.
I think in the official art, they actually do make his eyebrows and eyelashes dark.
Ah.
Because his face is pale too, so like he's kind of white all over. Maybe I'll do a combination. Maybe I'll do just like high contrast shadows.
I'm making a prediction. You will be catapulted today, I believe. I'm just drawing captions for people now. I'm trying to fill in the rest of the page.
Okay.
Yeah. What else? Kill every last one of them. Here, we'll draw some...
Did you give Sonk a,
What does Sonk
caption?
mean? His caption is Sonk the Hedge. I don't know what else you want from him. Like, what else can he do at this point?
You gotta say, gotta go fast.
Oh, fine. Okay. No, but he's Sonk, though. He's not...
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fest. Here, it's just go fest. What about the cursed, cat from Ghost Trick? Yes. It's very cursed. I want you to know. I cannot draw animals. So, like, even the description of, like, oh, it's just a normal cat, like, that's not gonna help me. Shit. Okay, well, here, it's just puzzles. Very puzzled.
What about, like, what the fuck? I'm not a person.
This isn't a human being. Not human?
Aaron, the spoiler was minor. And, you know, if I encountered it in the game, I would just say, like, oh, and then that would be it.
Oh, okay,
It wasn't,
good.
It wasn't, like, hella ruinous for me.
Good, actually. Sometimes you encounter spoilers and you're like, but this one it seems to be okay. That's good. Okay, I remember more details about Serenoa. So there's like a he wears like a quilt outfit, like not like an actual quilt, but like that sort of
Like a quilted.
yeah, like a quilted outfit, which Inigo also wears. Fun fact, Inigo has a blue one. Serenoa does not wear blue. He wears like orange, but it's quilted. And I feel like there's also a jacket that goes above it or something, but I don't remember the jacket, so I don't know.
Snake has like very deep shadows around his eyes.
Is there a jacket? Okay, I feel like there was.
Actually makes him look very much like himself.
Oh, okay.
It's the big defining feature of his.
Kind of like L from Death Note type of thing.
No, it's more realistic than that. It's not like cartoonishly shaded like that. He has like he just has more defined shadows around his eyes. Like his eyes are like more
mascara,
like, deep set.
Okay.
Like his eyes are more deep set.
I see.
And he's got like sharper bones or something.
Okay, that's fair. All right, done. And with that, we do the phase, the final phase, which is grading. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna rate these on how good or accurate they are. What scale should I use? Like 1 to 10 maybe? 1 to 5? We don't need granularity in this. We don't need granularity where we're going. All right, from the beginning. Let's hit him up. Gotta correct with green pen, you know, because we believe in ourselves around here. Dry ink, and let's start. So, Cecil. You know, yeah, that's not too bad actually. I think he's got like more of a jaw than I gave him. He definitely has more of a jaw. Actually, this is a kind of prominent jaw.
This is Yomio?
Yes, yeah. Okay. Well, other than the jaw, you know, it's got the rest of the stuff right.
Okay.
I'll give it like it's like a 4 out of 5. You know, he's doing decent. He has the essence. Ooh, whoops. Here. He's got the essence of Cecil. Yeah, he's got.
If you looked at it, you would think, oh yeah.
If you looked at it, you'd be like, that's a Cecil. He's got like an interesting shadow here too. That goes like this. That's cool. And then more of a jaw. Interesting. Okay. I'll take that. Next, Throne A. Throne A. Octopath. Yeah, this is like I guess I didn't get like this. She's got like a little bit of eye here, like a little more of an eye. Like a tiny bit of mascara. I'm not gonna mark myself. Okay, I'm gonna mark myself off for that. She has like a bit more.
Maybe we do need granularity.
It's not too bad actually. I think I got most of her stuff right. Oh, she has one swirl of hair like right here. That's.
Hey Hunter, thank you for the hydrate.
Here, I'll kind of draw that in right now. I don't even think that's necessary though. Like I don't think that's necessarily a part of her outfit. I guess her cleavage could be lower. That's basically that's the main thing I missed actually is just her shirt goes down a lot more than I remember it going down. Holy shit. Wait, it's actually like this is I drew it again. It's straight up wrong. It's like here. It goes all the way down here.
Is it like precarious?
It's yeah, how are her tits staying in there? What the hell? This is her own magic right there. I don't know, man.
That's a question you should never ask.
How is this working? Oh gosh, but either way, I think I did actually nail most of this. I'll give it a 4.5. I'm gonna be hard on myself. Hunter hydrate, thank you, will do. Ah, what a delicious bit of water. Here, I'll give it this.
The way you said that.
Always get hydrated. Always stay hydrated too. Problem sleuth, that's a fun one. I looked up problem and accidentally pressed enter and it gave me links to problem solving practice, so thanks. Alright, here's problem sleuth. Oh, that's not bad, I got the right hat, let's go. Heck yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. His eyes are horizontal and not vertical, so they should have been like this.
Oh yeah, you're right, they're like...
Yeah, I gave him like the up and down eyes and they should have been sideways eyes. But otherwise, yeah, I guess he's also got like an outfit on. I didn't actually know that. It looks kind of like this.
He has clothes?
Yeah, he does wear clothes, surprisingly enough.
I know he wears clothes, but do the clothes have any details?
There's like a one suit vest type of thing, yeah. And it actually does show that on his outfit, so I missed that, that's true. Yeah, okay. Huh. He looks derpier than he should, but then not too bad, I think. And I got the sepulchritude, I'm giving you... well, I guess I'll minus points for not having an accurate gun. Like, what is this gun, right? Look at it. What is it?
The key gun?
The key? I mean, oh yeah, I should have drawn a key. That would have been so much easier than drawing a gun. Well, it's too late now. Actually, what do you
No,
mean?
you drew a
This is a key. Yeah, exactly. I drew a
Yeah.
key. Yeah. I mean, but the key
Yeah.
is less accurate than it should be, to be honest. So here, we'll go 4.5? No, it's not a 4.5. It's like a 4. There's only 2 details in Problem Sleuth and I missed like one of them, so it's like a 3.5 best here. That's not too bad. All right, now we unfortunately have to do the first of the cursed drawings, which is Cecil. And yeah, that's that's not Cecil. Here, I'm just gonna. Okay, here I'll do a small. Here, this is apparently what Cecil looks like. Cecil the cat, I mean. I have to redo this whole thing because that's how bad it is. Like, there's no way. I can't correct what I have. It's just too shitty. It's actually a kind of cute looking cat. I will admit.
The official art.
The official
This
art,
was
yeah,
cute.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is very cute. There we go. Wait! Cecil the cat has the same bandana as Tetra. I did not know that.
They should be friends.
They should be friends. They should be friends.
Ferb is doing well. He has been caged though.
This looks like a human bandana. Help. I don't know how to draw
Human
animals.
bandana.
I don't know how to draw animals. Okay, that's all you're getting. I'm not doing the rest of the body. I can't do cats. But this is very clearly not this. These are not equal. So this is like a 1 out of 5 at best. Okay, I can't. At least I got the cat part. That's basically all it is.
It's black and a cat.
I can't rate this generic anime lady, so I'm gonna give her a question mark out of 5. Sonk the Hedgehog. Sonk the Hedge. No, sorry, it's not Hedgehog. It's Sonk the Hedge. Is a very instant negative 1,000 out of 5. There's absolutely nothing right about this character. Oh wait, you know what? Plus 1 point for the Infinity Eyes. I got that right. Nice.
Cool.
I'm proud of myself. Look, I knew.
9,999.
That's true. Yeah. Here, I'll give it a 999. 999 out of 5. Go fest. I promise a Sonic the Hedge at a later date. Are you going to draw it, Errant? Good luck, Errant. Now, Beetle is the thing that I probably should have gotten right, but I didn't. He's just so unnoticeable that I straight up do not remember what Beetle looks like.
The side characters are hard to draw, I would say.
Oh my god, he's so different. But I got the triangular
really?
nose. Oh, I was right in the beginning. I started drawing the correct circular eyes and then I second guessed myself and removed them. God damn it. Okay, fine. So yeah, this is very wrong. His face is way longer. Oh, his hair, he doesn't have bangs. He just has a... See, I know it's wrong too. Like, I'm 100% aware. But I got the freckles, I got the triangular nose. I got the eyes initially and then removed them. He has no shirt? Oh, he does have a shirt in Breath of the Wild, but he doesn't in Wind Waker. Interesting. He has a vest. Okay, nice, nice. I got the vest. Wait, is it a vest? Oh, it's not a vest, it's his backpack. Wait. I cannot tell. What? Is this a... Oh,
Another ambiguous article of clothing.
Is he wearing a crop top? I think Beetle's wearing a crop top. I'm gonna be honest here. Is this just the shadows or is this a crop top? No, it's a crop top. Beetle wears a crop top. It's a crop tank top too. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
My dude, he's going in style. I can't even complain.
Fashion forward.
Fashion forward. He's definitely something. Okay, here I'll do the rest of the. So his hair actually goes like this here, and just circles his head, and then he actually also has Tetra's. Has someone just been suggesting people with Tetra's bandana? Is that what's happening here? And I just didn't remember that all these characters had Tetra's bandana. Wait, did the same person suggest? Is it Errant? Errant, is this you? Have you been doing this? Just very slowly suggesting. Have I uncovered Errant's secret plan? I might have. We need to... we need to go deeper. Alright, and then... Doing what now? I've uncovered your secret plan, which may or may not actually be your secret plan, to make me draw characters that all have this red bandana thing. Aaron, we need to run. Go ahead. No, don't leave. This is good. It was a strategy and you pulled it off. All right, and also the eyes. She found us out. Kohi's in on it. It's all of you together. I just didn't remember that all these characters had bandanas, except for Tetra, because I've been drawing so many Tetras. Here, this is his eyes. Nice. Okay, this is a beetle. I got the freckles, you know, so I got the freckles. I got, that's it. I got the freckles. And the nose. I got the freckles and nose, so I give myself 1 out of 5 for that. But that's basically
One freckle out of 5.
1 freckle out of 5. What next? Tetra. Yeah, let's go. Red Ribbon Army time. let the showdown begin. Tetra. Oh, God damn it, I can't type. Tetra. Tetra Zelda. That's a fish. Tetra. I looked up Tetra and it gave me a fish.
Yeah.
It's a neon Tetra fish. Nice.
Yes.
Good to know. Okay, Tetra Zelda. Yeah, this is basically I know what Tetra looks like. I guess if I really wanted to nitpick, this is my like I know this though. Her hair actually goes like this. Like it's got like a little dent in it right here, but I don't like that, so I choose not to draw it. Also, her hair usually is like a little bit backwards off her head like this, but I also know that and choose not to draw it. Yeah, okay, I've seen this. I mean, this is pretty fine. 4.75. I didn't miss anything.
4.75.
4.75. Oh, it's unreadable. Here, 4.75 out of 5. Okay, Simeon, I think I missed a good amount of details on. I haven't seen Simeon in like so long. What does Simeon look like? I feel like I'm right about the purple hair though. I looked up Simeon and I got pictures of Jesus. What? Is Simeon a biblical name? I didn't know that. Oh. I learned
Honestly,
today.
it very well could be.
It could be, yeah. I guess that kind of...
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Maybe it doesn't make sense. Octopath. Okay, Simeon. It is indeed lilac-colored lavenderish hair. It does go in that specific anime style. Heck yeah. And he does look very girly. Let's go.
Nice.
I missed the outfit though. He's got a cravat. Whoa. I should have known. I should have known. A guy like Simeon.
You love them cravats.
Obviously cravats, yeah. I feel like he totally would be holding a glass of wine too. Like, come on. A toast to your acting career, Primrose. Wouldn't you love to join me, Primrose? Okay, here, there's the cravat, and yeah, I guess I could have given him more bangs. Like this. He does have generic anime hair. I heckin' called it. When in doubt, draw Miles Edgeworth and then just give it a shot. Yeah, okay, alright, that's not bad. That's not bad considering what I had to work with. I'm giving, oh, and then I guess his hair goes backwards more like this in the ponytail. So, it still does devolve into a braid, but you know, it devolves slower than what I had it do. Okay, I don't know, like...
So much I want to do with this
4?
drawing.
It doesn't look as much like Simeon though, there's something off about it. I think it's because I didn't make him like slimy enough. I didn't make him evil enough. Alright, what else? What's left? It's just Serenoa now. Serenoa and Tingle. This is what we're left with at the end of days. Alright.
What an odd combination of people.
Serenoa and Tingle. I'm not gonna look up Clover because I could be wrong about that, so... The Clover will be left as a question mark, question mark. There. Serenoa, I look it up and I first get a plant. Apparently Serenoa is a plant. I did not know that.
No, it is.
Yeah,
I didn't know either.
apparently there's a plant. It looks like grass. Like long spiky grass.
Okay.
It's, yeah. That sort of plant that you'd find in like desert-ish places, but like in resorts. Okay, Serenoa triangle strategy. Yeah, he's got that hair. Kind of curly-ish, wavy. He's got them eyes. Oh, apparently he wears his jacket thing open. I drew it closed. Oh, he has 2 of these things with the logo on it, but I did remember correctly that he had another one, so... Or that he had at least one. Obviously, I missed the logo. You can't even see the logo in the drawing. I'm not giving myself any minus points for that. If the official art doesn't have any visible logo, then there's no way I could have gotten it. Okay, and he's got that little cape thing, and he does wear the quilted outfit. Heck yeah. But unfortunately, the quilted outfit goes longer, and I think he's also got belt buckles down the front, so I missed those. Okay. That's not too bad. I feel like the essence of Serenoa is here. Not that there's too much to really say for Serenoa. Like, I mean, he's a pretty generic main character. A good one, but a generic one. One of my favorites, I will say. I'm gonna give it like a... I missed some details for sure. I don't know, 3.5? 3.5 out of 5? Am I being harsh? Yeah, I feel like the Serenoa looks more like Serenoa than this Simeon looks like Simeon. I think it's also the jaw shape on Simeon. I think I did make him a little too manly. He should be more like... he should be more girly. I'm switching these. I feel like I actually did worse on Simeon. Yeah, 3.5. Serenoa gets a 4. Alright. And last but not least... Actually, last but least, Tingle.
Hey!
I never liked Tingle. I never liked him. Also, you have to realize my first experience with Tingle was not in Wind Waker. It was in the Four Swords Adventures manga, where he is straight up bad. Like, like he's straight up an antagonist almost in how, like, not good he is to the storyline.
Oh, I don't remember this.
He's there. He shows up for a few seconds, and he happens to distract Vio when Vio is doing something very, very important, I think. And is almost the reason that Vio gets caught, if I remember properly.
Oh.
So I always went into the game like, what the frick is this dude doing? And he also, you know, steals their currency and runs, by the way. So, you know, he's got that going for him. In Wind Waker, he starts off in jail, too. So, like, my first in-game appearance of Tingle was like, what is this man doing in jail? Oh, it's the guy from Four Sword Adventures who was, like, an active detriment to the party. He's got a watch on him, apparently? It's just a casual clock? Okay, and he wears it around his neck. Why?
Huh?
I don't know. He doesn't have a small red backpack. He has a small backpack, but it isn't red. It was, I guess, the balloon that I remembered being red. And apparently his underwear is red, too. Okay, I was wrong about the colors of the underwear and the backpack, but they're swapped. Like, the backpack is goldenish blue or something, and the underwear is red. Nice. He does have a belt, but it's not as distinguished. Okay, and... yeah, he does have the goatee. We got that right. He doesn't have the mustache. Sad. Okay. Not too bad, but because it's Tingle, negative 1,000. Frick him. Alright, and with that, we've come to the end of this delicious drawing stream, in which many useful things were drawn, and many non-useful things were drawn. I clearly did the worst on both Sonk the Hedge and Beetle. I am sad that I don't remember Beetle. Kohi, what do you mean, wow? He deserves this. he deserves what he got. He is he's an active detriment to the story. I tell you, this man, he has probably caused problems to people. Let me just write this a little bit better.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he shouldn't. No, bad. Go back. Memory.
Alright, I'm also gonna stop here, but
challenge.
There's so much I want to do with this drawing that I just can't decide on what right now. So
Yeah.
I am gonna finish this either in my own time or on stream. And I feel like this this drawing is good enough that I could
What?
you know, like make it into a print or something.
Ooh.
I am really happy with how this is turning out so far, at least.
Yeah. Always print when possible. Alright, well, yeah, that's definitely it for me. So I am going to head off. Thank you so much for stopping by, folks. Tune in tomorrow for some Fire Emblem Engage. We are back to Engage. And on Wednesday for our good gacha friend, COTC, Champions of the Continent. I will be doing the best I can to play the storylines as they come out in preparation for the Triangle Strategy collab. I'm looking forward to that. But I will, until then, see you later. Are we raiding somebody? Are we raiding
is there somebody to raid?
Is there a body to raid? There is an errand, I guess. Wait, what? Errand just redeemed posture check. Errand, are you here? How? Wait, what? Errand just redeemed. Oh,
I don't know,
echoes.
but I'm gonna raid.
I guess we're raiding Errand. Errand,
Alright, here we
get
go.
ready. The raid is approaching. There is no escaping.
Alright. See you guys on
I'll
Wednesday.
see you all later, yeah. And if you haven't joined the Discord, we got that again, I guess. And also, if you haven't checked out Dust Rabbit, check Dust Rabbit. It's right there. It's on the screen. Dust_Rabbit. She's really cool.
Do the thing.
Yeah, ready
Bye.
your emotes, folks. We approach. Bye.
Alright.
And